Does that have a particular meaning when you say it like that?
That means I'm clicking the button. Ah,
Sound of relief.
sounds satisfying.
Oh, welcome
Oh,
to the stream, everybody. Quite literally.
There is something.
oh, by the way, 3, 2, 1, we're live.
Oh, hey, are we live?
We're live.
Wow, the stream is on.
It's like, say the thing.
Say
Three-
the thing.
3, 2, 1, we're live.
3, 2, 1. But yeah, we're here to play some Star-Crossed Horizons. It's it's this fun campaign that we play. You can see probably that we're a little short-handed at the moment. We're expecting some people to trickle in. We're having a lot of puns with the water sounds. Are those coming through nice for us? I'm assuming so.
Yeah, they should. Well, they're
If
being
you're not
recorded.
hearing the sound of a cavern, that sounds a lot like a trickle of something. Just imagine.
Yeah, just imagine.
But to crank it up here, I did want to talk about our level 5 level up. Last session, you guys leveled up to level 5. We're going to level up mid initiative roll. So, Chris, what did Wesley get for level 5?
So, of course, being a divine spellcaster, I got access to 3rd level spell. Third rank 3 spells.
Third rank spells.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Very rank.
Yeah. And I got some pretty rank ones, okay?
Okay. I hope they're good ones.
Right. So,
I mean, the divine spells, how good could they be?
Hey,
shots fired.
Well, according to the subreddit, divine playlist is a lot, or playlist, divine spell list is a lot better than it used to be. But so we'll see. I picked up as a free repertoire spell, hypercognition. I'm not sure what the remaster, if it's still hypercog.
I think it's the same, roughly. Yeah,
I think so. Which is actually, I think, an arcane spell on the arcane list. I don't know that it's divine, but thanks to Oracle's Plus for the nod there.
Yeah.
As a lore, of course, we are playing pre-master lore Oracle. I get another free spell in my repertoire for being lore, and I took heroism.
Ooh, very, very good.
And then for my 2 regular spells, I took Whirling Scars for the defense and Agonizing Despair for the offense.
I know Agonizing Despair. What was the other one?
Whirling Scarves.
Oh, Whirling Scarves.
Yeah.
That's great. I love that one.
It's kind of like a blur.
Well, yeah, but it's better.
Better, yeah.
Yeah, because when a melee attack fails to hit you because of the flat check, creature takes a -1 circ penalty to further attacks with that weapon or unarmed attack until the end of its turn, or the end of its next turn if it wasn't the creature's turn. So I mean, phenomenal for if you manage to get an attack of opportunity with the scarves.
Right.
And then the timing for ranged attackers. Oh, the flat check, so it's 5% better for against range. Wow, that's such a good spell. I love this one. Spell.
Yep.
That one feels good. I think.
I really needed a defense spell. I mean, I've got Sanctuary, which is good, but I haven't really taken the opportunity to use it.
Yeah, I do think Sanctuary would be. I think there were a lot of combats where Sanctuary would have been the right play, but it's one of the difficult things about Sanctuary is that a lot of the time it's sort of a hindsight is 2020 where you're like, I really wish I'd cast Sanctuary starting out.
Yeah.
You just really don't know how the fight's going to go.
But then that eliminates me from being able to, not that I'm going to do a whole lot of attacking, and I may be able to lean into that a little more as we grow. But the good thing about Sanctuary also is that it can be cast on somebody else.
Yeah, I mean, one of the best things about Sanctuary is it synergizes really well when you have great things you can do with your turn that are not offensive. And with you picking up heroism, that's actually a really good combination where you can cast Sanctuary on yourself, and then you kind of have a little bit of freedom to maybe just wander around and buff people or heal or
Heal.
whatever.
Yeah.
You have things that you can do.
Make those recall knowledge checks.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
You could easily fill 3 turns of combat just doing that. And that would really make your Sanctuary feel like it's, giving you something. Assuming that
So,
it works,
I'm assuming Bon Mo is would be considered a hostile action.
I would probably need to think about it.
Okay.
I know a lot of people call it a hostile action. On the merit that anything that gives a penalty to an enemy creature is inherently a hostile action. I don't agree with that reasoning. Like, because the nature of Bon Mo and like things like create a diversion is that you're distracting them. And obviously you kind of have a hostile intent, maybe, like, but it gets into some gray area. So I don't know. We can discuss the finer points.
So here's my justification for it not being a hostile action. Sticks and stones can break your bones, but words will never hurt you.
That's true. That's true. Well, because of that incredible quote, you can do it.
Awesome.
I play favoritism with Chris because he runs the stream, so
I'm really good.
Yeah,
I got to keep.
Oh, I got some good points every once in a while.
But no, I mean, I really like the idea of trying to get good use out of a spell like Sanctuary, because I think it's a really cool spell, and I think that you miss out on fun gameplay when you just say, oh well, if you apply a penalty to an enemy, then that's inherently hostile. That's just not fun to me. Like. The point of the game is to play with the rules and have fun, and I think that is a fun interaction.
Yeah. Rule of cool, rule of fun, whatever you want to call it. Yep. I dig that.
But we're talking about that level 5.
Yeah, we're talking about that level 5. So skill increase, I buffed my religion to expert.
Oh wow.
Increased my
just now.
I know. But I'm not though. Yeah. I'm just touched by the religion.
Touched by the divine.
Wisdom, Dex, Int, and Charisma have all been increased.
Wisdom, Dex. Oh, so you go all 3 mental stats and Dex.
And Dex, yeah.
Old. Yeah. I like it. That's cool.
And I'm kind of thinking bouncing between, I don't know yet, like maybe alternating Dex and Con.
I would say, I mean, it's up to you, obviously, to do what you think is best for the character. Mechanically, Dex is always better than Con if you're getting
reflex.
AC out of it.
Yeah.
Well, it's really the
AC.
Because the way the numbers work in this game, like the amount of HP you gain is nowhere near the amount of avoidance you gain by imposing a 5% less chance to hit or crit. You know what I mean?
At least
when you gain 1 AC, all the creatures basically, I mean, there's some corner cases, but almost all the creatures rolling against you take a 5% penalty to hit and a 5% penalty to crit. And that reduction in damage is so much bigger than any amount of HP you would get from Con.
Right. And that's
so really Con is best like after you've maxed your Dex to get the most AC you can, then you want to fill in the Con.
Now does the armor has a Dex cap? Is that just for skills or is that for contribution to AC?
Yeah, it doesn't affect skills at all. It's only AC contribution.
Okay.
So what's that? You can, and also, obviously, if you're not wearing armor, then you don't have a Dex cap. So, if you take your Dex to 22, then you get a +6.
Then I wouldn't need armor.
AC for just standing around, right? With no armor at all.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, because since I'm not contributing any to strength,
mhm,
unless something really weird happens, I'm not, not ever going to have anything more than like leather.
right, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so for leather, which is a +1, you would want to have a +4, an 18 or a +4. I guess I
Yeah.
should get used to the modifier language, but
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
should have a +4 in dex to fill out.
Right.
So you get the full 5, which is the best you can do without having a crazy high dex or heavy armor.
Right. Okay. Okay, so there's that. So for my new skill, because I got an intelligence increase, I took survival.
Oh, okay, very cool. I think it makes
And
sense. I mean, you've been like on the island, like, surely you've had to pick something up throughout all of this.
so now I figure now, like all the books that he's read on survival, it's kind
Mm,
of just clicking now. It's making
yeah.
sense. When you read
Mm,
it before, it's like, well, this
yeah, it's
doesn't
just
make any
vague.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause, You know, he
And
had the theory, but not
Yeah.
the
after you see
practical.
Tavam sharpen some stakes and for hunting and whatnot, things start to
Yeah.
make sense.
But the big thing I'm excited for,
Here,
besides the rank 3 spells, is my new ancestry feat. It's a reaction, feed on pain.
Oh, the
So
Adiabu,
yes,
that thing, the Dompier thing.
Adiabo, yeah, Adiabo. Okay, what? Easy for you to say. So as a
Rifle
reaction,
65's hit blue.
whenever, so whenever I cause somebody mental damage, as a
Mhm.
reaction, I can use that reaction to gain half of that damage back as temp HP.
Very cool. Is there a range on that, or is it just any time you deal mental damage?
It just says when you deal mental damage. I don't see a range, but I can verify that in the Aeon.
Cool. Yeah, I think that's a really
I
fun one.
I was kind of leaning into like the mental thing,
Hmm.
being the trying to be the knowledge base and all that.
Right. Cool beans.
Yeah.
Does that cover all of your
That's
level 5?
that's all of it.
All right. Be well. What did what did Tavam gain from level 5?
well, Tavam, since we updated Foundry to level 12, and I was playing Swashbuckler, I switched to the remastered version of the Swashbuckler. It
Okay.
didn't really change um, a whole lot because of the level I'm at. Uh, the stylish combat already is stacking with stylish tricks. So for my movement speed increase and my +1 to stuff that can give me uh, uh, give me bravado
Mm.
or panache has changed. But specifically for level 5, I got a new ancestry feat, weapon expertise, and of course the ability increases, which I maxed out Dex as much as I can, and then took some strength to add a little extra on damage rolls.
Mm.
Just an extra one, and
+1.
then yeah, +1, yeah,
Well, +1 to damage. Can't go wrong
yeah,
with that.
yeah. Every +1 matters. Uh, then on top of that, I took for my ancestry feat, I took Fey. I took Fey influence cat Sith.
Right.
So since I'm playing a cat folk, I can now actually appear to be a cat in pest form. I thought it was
Well, I
very
think
fit.
you actually turn into a cat, right? It's like
Yeah,
transmutation.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very cool.
yeah. You get pest form, and it's limited to a cat. So I figured that was on the nose, and
Mm.
I was if perhaps if when we get into combat in a little while, we hadn't woken the guy up already. I
You
was
might,
gonna have been
yeah.
able to go in as a cat,
Oh, that would
which
have
would
been
have been
cool.
yeah, that would have been fun.
Shame
Uh,
it's too late for that.
yeah, it's too late for that now. And then on my skill increases, I maxed out intimidation to expert because you know how I like to throw out them intimidations.
Sure. Sure.
But that's really it. You know, other than picking up, you know, your weapon expertise to do more damage. I mean, to do
Expert,
yeah,
more
expert,
accuracy. Yeah.
yeah, more accuracy.
Does
I
that
didn't
that
really
gives
get a.
you access to critical specialization too, or
It does. So if I crit, I'll get the 1d8 for the rapier because it's a deadly d8, I think.
well, the deadly you get that anyways. You always get the deadly. The weapon rapier is a sword type, so what it means is that if you crit, then you'll make the target flat-footed. Um,
Oh.
so each weapon type has a each weapon group, I should say, has a critical specialization. And the sword one is the target is made off balance by your attack, becoming flat footed until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
So it's actually one of the best ones. It's really strong, especially when you combine it with, like, if you have allies who are ranged, like Bosco,
Mhm.
because it makes them just flat footed, or I should say off guard. You know, it's not just to you, they're off guard to everybody.
Everybody.
Including spellcasters who make ranged attack rolls, or people who make ranged
Yeah.
attacks. Um, I point them out because it's like it's so much easier to get targets off guard if you're melee because you can just flank, right?
Yeah.
But for ranged people, it's not that easy to do.
Well, yeah. And it's super easy for me as long as two people are standing there. It doesn't matter where I'm at, which I love.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. So it yeah, it'll be interesting. Uh
Mhm.
I'm really hoping I crit tonight on a panache confident finisher because
Yeah.
that's going to be some hella dice rolls and some
Would
hopefully some
yeah.
real good damage.
Yeah. I mean, you've got a striking rune on that, right? As well.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's gone. Yeah. So I think the damage is something like 2d6 plus 2d6 plus 1d8.
Yeah.
Yep.
That sounds right.
Yep. And so double that on the crit.
Well, other than the D8.
Other than the d8, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
I think
very cool.
that's pretty much it for me.
We're still waiting for some people to come in. So, B-Will, if you wouldn't mind repeating all those things and just do it
Yeah.
at half speed. Okay.
At half speed. Well, since
Oh,
we
let me
update.
tell you about my ability.
Well, and that is one
Uh,
thing that I didn't cover last time. It was that stylish combat. You gain a +1 circumstance bonus to skill checks with the bravado trait while in combat encounters. While you
hmm,
have panache, you gain the 5 foot status, which I already had. They just broke it out a little bit for the wording because it used to be um, you get the additional 5 feet at every at third, seventh, and 15th level. So they moved that over into stylish tricks, which you get at third level now.
hmm,
Um, you also gain additional skill feat at these levels. These feat must be for acrobatics or the trained skill of your swashbuckler type,
right.
and a skill increase for either one of your acrobatics or intimidation for me.
That's
So
it's one of the things I like about Swashbuckler is it kind of, you could almost kind of see the Swashbuckler and the Investigator as both being sort of like shades of the Rogue, where the Swashbuckler is a shade deeper into martial, and the
Mhm.
Investigator is like a shade deeper into the skill side of it.
Yeah.
Even though they don't necessarily get more skills, but they're just more focused on that aspect of the character.
well, and I was actually thinking like later down the line, I may like stop in the pirate dedication and
Hmm.
go into the rogue dedication, just to pick up the extra skills.
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah. Skill
And
mastery is awesome.
yeah,
My whole character concept's based around skill mastery from the investigator archetype.
Yeah,
mm,
yeah. They both have that. I think it's
Mm. 8.
level 8. Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, I mean, for doing that, all you have to do to get into a new dedication is get 2 feats from the prior one. Um,
So at level 8,
Which,
yeah.
yeah,
Well, it depends on how you want to do it. Because you can use your regular class feat for an
oh,
archetype feat too,
true.
and then you can do level 6. Or if the
Yeah.
archetype you're going into has skill feats in the archetype, that can make it faster too.
I
Um,
believe I've already taken 2 feats. Um,
well, I should hope you don't have more than that. Okay.
yeah, because I've got
Classic.
pirate.
It just
I've
depends on if they're both left.
Right.
Because I've got the pirate dedication. I've got rope runner, and I'm planning on taking walk the plank at 8th.
Well, and
So at 10th, I should be able to take rogue, I think.
you took broadside buckos too, right?
Yeah, but it's not listed under the. I now have to bring up the Firebrands book
Hmm.
to look at that. Because I don't remember if that counts as a pirate.
It
I think
does,
it
yeah.
does. Yeah, it does. So technically, I could do it next level. Yeah, I could take rogue.
But yeah, that's rope runner is a skill feat. So yeah, you can get out of pirate pretty
Mm.
fast. There's also cutting flattery, which is a skill feat at level 5. Also a firebrand. When it's a when you succeed at your check to coerce a creature, the target's attitude towards you improves by 1 step to a maximum of friendly, and they don't become unfriendly 1 day later. Interesting.
Yep, and it has a lot of role play
Hmm.
aspects to it.
Yeah, I don't use. I don't like call out the use of coerce often. I probably should, but I mean, if somebody takes a skill feat like this, I'll try to be more. Um,
On and that
anytime you're using intimidation to try to like, make someone do something that they otherwise wouldn't want to do, that should be a coerce check.
and that was something I was going to bring up. I was planning on waiting for everybody else to get here because I didn't want to talk about it twice. Is we really need to be more vocal in saying what we're doing in exploration mode
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because
Hmm.
of those there is the
Oh
core
yeah, like the scout. Yeah, yeah.
scout course
Mhm.
um so because like I'm scouting before the beginning of this remaster or before this next encounter, so as long as Tevis is cool with it, we would all get
Yeah,
a +1 to
yeah. I'm fine with
our
that.
initiative. Yeah.
And generally, I don't mind doing exploration freeform, but yeah, if there's going to be like a mechanical benefit to something that you're doing, it is something we should call out. So,
For
um,
sure. Yeah.
but now that you're doing that, it'll probably help everybody to remember like, oh, I should be thinking about what am I doing? Am I, avoiding notice? Am I
Hmm.
searching? What is my exploration activity here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So since we're still waiting on folks.
Yeah.
I'm thinking what we need to do is step into a hot discussion question,
Yeah.
which I think, now would be a good time for just a little touch base since you guys are probably all going to die here.
Yeah.
Just a quick touch base on, where you think I guess, Mike, what I'm curious about is what is your character's sort of immediate motivation? Like when we first started out, you were all on a pirate ship earning money, like that was your livelihood, that's what you were doing, so it just made sense that you would be on the ship. Then you got torn to this faraway place, and for a long time you were stranded and you didn't have any way to like you didn't have any agency in your own life. You were just trying to survive, really. Now it's gotten to the point where you guys actually have some agency. The characters can make decisions. You could just decide to say, hey, you know what, I'm actually going to stay in Hell Harbor and I'm done. Peace, I'm retiring. um So I guess my question is, what do you see as your character's motivation now that you're past all this? Like, are they most concerned with trying to figure out what happened to them? Are they most concerned with just trying to succeed in this new life, or I don't know. What are you guys thinking? We'll start with Well, because he's opened his mouth.
So, I mean, Wesley's main goal. I mean, Wesley.
Hey, fun crossover
Hold
event.
up,
You do
hold
Wesley,
up.
he does Taven.
Yeah, no.
Taven's
Taven's goal is to not die like his brother.
that is one of the top priorities, but um, his ultimate goal is always actually to become his own pirate captain,
Hmm.
to have his own ship and become his own
So that's
pirate
why
captain.
he's always so damn snarky to acting
That's
Captain Wesley.
that's a little bit why he's always snarky to Captain Wesley.
Thespian, acting thespian. Wesley.
Yeah, because he was kind of hoping to maneuver Wesley into some awkward positions to get him downvoted and not be captain anymore. But
Right.
he's also found it
How
really intriguing being the kind of roguish kind of braggart that
Hmm.
he is. So
Right.
but still, that's the long term goal. It was to be co-captains with his brother, but since his brother's gone,
Hmm.
he feels like he needs to carry that on uh, and
So,
complete it.
so do you think he's just kind of biding his time right now? Maybe trying to like build a fortune, or do you think he kind of like plans to eventually strike out on his own and buy his own ship if he can't get control of this one?
Potentially, yeah. Right now, he's just kind of buying his time. He's kind of broke, which he's used to, but he had gotten not used to being broke, and so
and now
he's
he's in a little bit of debt too.
Oh, a deal's a
25,
deal.
25G from the captain.
Oh,
Maybe
what
it
did
wasn't.
you?
Maybe
What
it
did
wasn't a
you?
full 25.
What'd you loan him
Uh,
25 for?
it was like I think it was like 10. Maybe it's just around 15. 10 for the first time when we went to Hell Harbor,
Mm.
and before we left Hell Harbor to talk to his firebrand contact, and
Oh,
then
right.
also to the one here in Mezzle parts wherever we are.
Mesderball.
Yeah.
because I mean, ultimately, I think we would have pulled that out of party funds had we not just diverted all the party funds to everybody individually and bought stuff in downtime. So it was just a bad bit of timing. But yeah, 25 G's. I need to make a note of that. I'm sure Captain Wesley won't let me forget it. I think it'd be I think it'd be a good little banter there.
It could
Mm.
be. And just so you know, most likely, Wesley would never say, "Hey, where's that money you owe me?"
Mm.
Seriously. Now he'll joke about it,
Yeah,
but
it'd be
he also knows that the time may come where he needs to borrow some.
yeah. And he's already
So
heard Wesley's points on loaning money.
so yeah.
Oh man. Damn,
Um,
I really am kind of a scoundrel.
scoundrel. All right. Well, shit, Chris. What about Wesley?
I think now that he's survived, he's definitely curious as to what's going on, especially that lost time.
Mm-hmm.
That's really got him intrigued. And then kind of when he heard his grandfather's ship mentioned as the original carrier of that device,
Mm-hmm.
it kind of hit home. Holy crap! I don't know that I've talked to my family in several years.
Right. Yeah.
So right now he's trying to figure out a way, and he's trying to save up some money. He had some needs this go around, but he wants to save up
He
some
had
money
some
to get a
needs.
needs. Yeah, that those new clothes were important to him as captain.
Well, when you make a port call.
Yeah, it is what it is. There's needs. So now he's kind of concerned how his family's doing, because he does care about them. You know, and that's if they now that he's captain, he's a little more comfortable now. If something like if they were to run into his grandfather's ship, he's not worried that something's going to happen to him. You know that the captain's not going to go ahead and he would try to dissuade him from attacking that ship, but now it's his call.
Right.
Um,
As far as your family goes, remind us. We know about your grandfather, the captain of the Misty Morning.
Captain of the Misty Morning, Wesley Steel Arrow the First, who was
Are you the third or the second?
I am the third.
Okay.
So I figured this out because
So are your mom and dad still in the picture, or
no?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
classic.
Granddad was an adventurer who retired, started up a shipping business out of Otari.
Sure.
He had one son, one daughter. The son was, hey, look. The son was obviously Wesley Stair the second.
The second. The Deuce, they called him.
Yeah. I hadn't really fully thought all of it through. Something happened to him. He's dead. So Uncle Wesley's dead. Mom, yeah, I know, right? Mom was seduced by a vampire.
The dark side.
Yeah, and thus Wesley Steel Arrow the Third was born. He was. It was one of those one and done kind of things. He's skipped town, so he's probably still out there somewhere. If some hapless group of adventurers hadn't already killed him, I don't know. Immaterial to my background story at this point. Just more hooks for you, by the way.
Just another opportunity to turn Chris' character into a vampire.
Hey, so what's up with the ghost that's playing?
Who?
Brian's camera.
Oh. That's funny.
That was good.
Got a ghost that joined.
The
Halloween episode. We're just doing it early.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. This should post by around Halloween time on YouTube. No, but mom passed away in childbirth due to the strange nature. So Wesley was named the third and raised by granddad and grandma. Yeah. And yeah, so like in my background, he wasn't really mistreated per se, but he was never fully trusted, kind of shunned a little bit because of his nature.
Right.
So that's right. So that's when he turned to, books and stuff.
A life of drugs.
Books. A life of books.
Oh, sorry. Yes,
yeah.
Books. That's what I meant. Yeah, books.
And by the way, his background is occult librarian.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, me and my friends used to go read after school too.
Read.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait till it's 3:15. You got to have that. Yeah.
Oh, hi. Welcome back, Tucker.
He's really going to test my abilities to do post-production. Popping in and out.
We were... Oh, Anna Schwang. Welcome to the Prady. We were just chatting about a couple of different things. We started out the stream talking about what you guys got for level 5, and then we pivoted into a question of what you see. Now that like all the immediate threats are past, you're no longer a member of oh crap, I forgot his name. Frozen Hand's crew. Because he's not here anymore, right? And that was probably one of the main reasons that you guys were on that initial crew, was because, he was a very successful pirate captain, yada, yada, yada. But you've gone through this kind of shared experience, so you're all still together. But, it's like originally you were on his crew, then you went through this crazy experience. You were stranded on an island. You had to find a way to survive and get through all this stuff. But now you're kind of at a point where you can make decisions about your future. Like you can decide not to go on the boat with all the crazy people and the ghosts and stuff. So the question there was, what do you see is your character's primary motivation right now? Why are they still hanging out with this group of people? What do they hope to gain? Find out, that kind of stuff. But before we get into that, let's talk about that level 5 level up. Let's start with Luke.
May I, real quick,
No.
I just want to say,
Go ahead.
I just want to say that Wesley is leaning into that captain role and kind of enjoying it, so he's going to ride that as long as he can. He's cool with. So far, he's having a good time with it, so he's not looking to dip out of it anytime soon.
He likes being the acting thespian.
Yeah.
All right. Well, level 5's fairly uneventful. No big. You got your my skill increases.
Nice.
I went ahead and threw some extra in stealth.
I like it.
Yeah. Your ability boost, yada yada. Did
What
my
did you
4
boost?
bigs. Strength, con, whiz, and dex.
Strength, con, whiz, and dex. So it's funny because Wesley did all the mental stats plus dex. You did all the physical stats plus wisdom. I'm not sure that matters. I just thought I'd point it out.
Yeah. All right, for the feat, I did a little ancestry and we took Ghost Hunter.
So I guess I don't know what Ghost Hunter does. That's a orc ancestry feat?
No, it's from my
From his
It's a
hate of the
Dustwalker.
undead.
yeah, for being a Dustwalker. Yep.
Oh.
Yep. My weapons now can hit spectral.
Oh,
And if
very
they were
cool.
magical, they now gain ghost touch or the effect of.
Very nice.
Which means I am now putting hands on ghosts. Literally.
Oh, that is really cool. Yeah, that's
Yep.
awesome.
Yeah.
And it also means you can have a different property rune on your hand wraps and still have ghost touch, which is great.
Yes. I believe I have crushing on mine.
Yeah, that might be. I think you have something, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Very, very cool.
Crushing
Yeah,
some
that's big.
ghosts. Yeah. And then for I think orc, we get brutality.
I mean, who cares about a little brutality?
Yeah.
What is it called? Brutality seems to be a barbarian class feature.
That's yeah.
Orc.
I'm sure that's what he meant to say.
My proficiency ranks for simple weapons, martial weapons, and armor attack go to expert. While raging, I get the crit specialization effect for melee weapons and unarmed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's your
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I forget what the crit specialization was.
For hand wraps, it's like for unarmed, it's stunned.
I
or
think.
for fist. That's stunned. They do like a save against your class DC.
Yeah, and brawling. Yeah. Or they're slowed till the end of the next turn.
Slowed. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Pretty hot. Okay.
Well, it needs to be a
special.
good one.
Just the ghost touch one, I think, was the big.
Best kiss.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay. Let's go on to. Do we have a volunteer, Tucker or Swing? Level 5. Swing, did you do your level 5?
I'm in the midst of it at the moment.
That's why I posed the question.
That's wonderful. I appreciate you doing so. And to Luke to taking that bullet as it was going first. Yeah, I'm almost finished, but I would say if Tucker's ready to go,
because touch base with Tucker.
In his defense, he wasn't here last week.
He was not here last week.
Yeah. I was trying to catch up watching the wonderful video you posted, Chris, but there's like 40 minutes of y'all just G-jawing, realizing that y'all are in fact live before actual like the recap. And
are
then
we streaming right now?
Oh,
yeah. 3, 2, 1, we're live, y'all.
Oh, yeah, exactly. You did like 4 countdowns for them. And I'm like, all right.
Now, in my defense, Swing, I
Mhm.
did not spend all that time marking out chapters for you to not just fast forward through the parts that you don't want to watch.
Oh, I
Mhm.
read those. I appreciate those because yeah, I got at least an idea of where we're at because I got all the way through the recap and into moving around and everything. But yeah, I got pulled away on some other stuff. With work with my dad. But anyway, no. Yeah, I made it that far, and I saw in Foundry that the total experience from last time, and I was like, that should mean a
That feels
level
like a
up.
level 5.
Feels like a level up. And so yeah, I looked at it, but I was trying to figure out my downtime activities because besides just buying a new rifle
Oh,
and
that's right. Yeah.
some couple of formulas, I was whether it's going to look at separate activities to make money or like just spend a lot of time crafting ammunition, this cool new ammunition for the gun because we had talked briefly after the stream before last about a couple different types of ammunition I'd found that
Mhm.
come at level 5 that are really cool, especially the bola shot to help like me from a distance trip people, make them prone, or just
Right.
make them off guard for people because everyone else is running up punching folks, and that
Mhm.
at the very least, like I can just kind of prime targets for people as they run up instead of just splashing them with some metal pellets instead. But uh,
Yeah, I
yeah,
think I think that's one of the most often overlooked aspects of ranged characters. That's actually a really big value add is that being able to use special magical alchemical ammunition, like
mhm.
melee people don't have that option, right? So there's
Uh,
all kinds of utility you can get from cool ammo, which I think is really fun.
yeah, because I mean, unless it's a class specialized in that, like um,
Right.
can assistants things like that. But no, I was looking at those and found that one recipe for resurrection tea, but I saw that's actually from some adventure path, so I
Mm.
wasn't gonna assume that's actually on the market or not. But so yeah,
Well,
just
that's
stuck to
that's one thing.
ammunition and gun.
I mean, it's a great time for me to say that that's one thing I do envision as being kind of a function of the favor system.
Mm.
As you guys interact with the factions and stuff like that, that's going to be one of the main things that they do for you is give you guaranteed access to uncommon or rare things.
Okay, okay, cool.
So I'm totally game to have those in the game, but that's one thing I think will be a fun interaction with the factions is like
Yeah.
actually uh if you gain favor with the Pathfinders, you can buy from the Pathfinder store, that kind of stuff. Pathfinder Society, there's all those things that have the access of like Pathfinder Society.
Yes, man.
But let's talk to Tucker about what he got for level 5.
So I got some stuff and some things.
Tell me about the things.
So we got, skill increase in Arcana to Expert.
Love it.
We went with Con, Wisdom, Intelligence, and Dexterity for
Even
the
split.
yeah.
Tucker has gone with the min maxing approach. to
Um,
that increase. He's a man after my own heart.
for the Ancestry feat, I took General Training because I'm a human,
Oh, yeah.
partially.
What did you take with your gen train?
Fleet.
Oh, nice. Does
5 more.
so you're 30 now, or 35?
Yeah, 30, I believe.
I was gonna say this was not a yes or no.
This says 40. Why does it say 4? Oh, I have Tailwind on, so like 30 normally, but
Yeah, is fleet a status bonus or is it just an increase? I can't remember.
It's a flat
it's just
increase.
flat. Yeah.
Just like
Okay, right.
elf.
Yeah,
elf,
yeah.
whatever.
So it does stack with Tailwind. Cool.
Got Reflex Expertise for saves, and then level 3 spells.
Tell me about you want to talk about your level 3 spells, or you want to keep it a secret?
Yeah, I think I have like a bunch, but I prepared 2 of them. Hold on.
Just tell us
One's a
about the good
cantrip
ones.
and
Stop.
Good old
Oh.
Fireball.
Wait on.
Sorry about
Blazing Dive.
Oh. Blazing
Gravity
dive.
Well.
That's what you do right before you die.
That's right.
Especially if you're
Blazing
playing a
dive.
ranger.
Blazing die. Yeah.
Yeah.
A 420 blazing die.
Yeah.
And
I'm going
then
in, boys.
I got like cozy cabin.
Oh, nice. Good one.
Feet to fins, crashing wave.
That's a good one.
I had like 3 that I learned a while ago from some kind of like druid scroll or something. So I have like Lotus Walk, Pillar of Water, Wall of Water,
Right. Right.
Dive and Breach, which is the same thing as Blazing Dive but different.
I like it.
Hmm.
Basically, we only care about Fireball, right? I mean, come on.
I mean, basically, and Gravity Well.
That's the one. It like pulls creatures toward the center.
Right, and then you Fireball them.
Right. Yeah. Pull them together. Fireball.
That's right.
Very cool. Does that summarize your advancement to level 5?
I think that's it.
All right.
Yep.
Let's jump to Dom since he just got here. Welcome to the stream, Dom. We're talking
Cool.
about what you got for level 5.
I haven't even logged in yet.
I know that you know this by heart. Okay.
Let me just
Don't
pull
demur.
up. Let me just pull up Path Builder.
Don't play.
The big thing that I got for level 5 was Lava Leap. It's one of the big things that I've been waiting for this build.
I don't know if I know about Lava Leap. What does that do?
So it's part of Kineticists at level 5, and starting at 5 and every 4 levels after, they can choose to either expand their element or to take a different element.
Right.
And I expanded my gate, which allows you to take a feat that is part of any of the elements that you currently have, and it will also allow you to take the composite feats that will be determined by what gates you have. Lava Leap is
okay.
the Earth Fire one.
Nice.
2 actions. It is an overflow impulse, but I leap up to my speed. At the end of the leap, a wave of lava crashes onto all creatures in a 10-foot emanation. Each creature in the area takes 1d6 bludge dam and 2d6 fire dam with a basic reflex.
So it's Blazing Dive.
It's better because I also get a +2 circumstance bonus to my AC till the start of my next turn.
Wow. So it's basically like you like leap, do damage, and raise a shield all in this one ability.
Yep.
Very cool.
And then I know you probably don't remember us talking about it because it was forever ago when I brought this up, but the order of operations.
Yeah, I think I said it works.
Yeah. Okay.
Just remind me in combat when it's OP as shit, and then I'll be like, yeah, that's cool. Or
they're gonna trigger the weakness once, and then I have to redo my stance and all that.
Yeah, I
anyways.
think that's fine. Yeah.
But
yeah,
then
that's really cool. I like that.
Also for level 5, took Elven Instincts for the Perception Boner to Nish. And then I took the Aura Junction as part of expanding the portal, which is going to be giving enemies a weakness to my fire impulses,
Nice
equal
jump.
to half my level. So it'll
So
essentially
does that combo with your fire aura thing?
Right.
Very
Exactly.
Cool.
So they'll essentially be taking my level, roughly depending on the level,
right?
In damage
rounding
each
like
round.
that. Yeah, that's awesome. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that synergy. Okay, does that summarize what you got for level 5?
Pretty much, yeah. Besides like the skill increase I took and boosting my attributes.
Oh well, tell us about those.
I took acrobatics and then strength, con, whiz, dex.
Interesting. I was not expecting acrobatics, but good one. Strength, con, whiz, dex. You did the same thing that Luke did.
Nice.
With your attributes, all the
Oh, yeah.
all the physicals plus wisdom. I mean, also that that I should I gave Tucker props because he took Dex Con and then 2 relevant mental stats. But if you don't care about the mental stats, then all the
Generally.
physicals plus wisdom is the other
Right.
optimal choice.
Yeah, I took
XCon
all
Wiz.
the physicals in charisma.
Yeah. Well, that was wrong, and you've made a mistake. So
Well,
You failed the game.
let's
Poor
swing.
optimization.
Let's swing on over to our next player and see what he took for level 5. Swing. What you got?
Okay. So from the top, skill increase. I thought about it a little while, well, at least much time as you bought for me, and decided on putting it into making my warfare lore up to expert because we are doing
Cool.
seeing weapons on ships like that
Mhm.
kind of bomb launcher contraption and being able to recognize those, kind of pitch that forward to maybe writing formulas, things in the future. I thought that'd be great. As well as like potentially using that as a bonus to ship combat and things like that.
Mhm.
For ability boosts, um, con, Dex, con, Wiz, int, because mainly Dex
That's the
int.
Tucker. I think Tucker did the same, right? Dex
Yeah,
Con was
I think
in.
so more, yeah, because I need int for sure, Dex for shooting, con for just a touch more health, and then Wiz for just a little bit more awareness stuff to help with those other skills, but that I don't have trained yet. But yeah, I do get inventor weapon expertise, so
Nice.
nice kind of bonus
Accuracy bonus.
there.
Yeah.
Yes, and my
You get the
ancestry feat.
crit spec now with guns, right?
Uh, yes, it just says if you have weapon innovation, you gain access to the crit spec effect on your innovation. So yes, I'm going to be looking at that with the new, cool new rifle. I would have picked up during downtime. I haven't mathed out all the like crafting I wanted to do during downtime, so I won't take any more time off the sesh to do all that in here. I'll handle that all separately, but it was mostly just going to be crafting and helping build ship parts and stuff. Um,
Yeah, just ping me
yeah,
in between sessions and we can hash all that out if you
or
want to
like
keep
like
doing all
faction.
the you can still do all those things, the side jobs and stuff that we talked about before in the last sesh, but yeah,
Gotcha.
we'll cover that in between.
Great. And for my feat, as an ancestry feat, I picked because I had the Talos personal heritage for kind of the plain metal. It's called Conductor's Redirection. It's a reaction, and if I'm the triggers, if I'm hit by an attack spell or other effect that deals electricity damage, I can take the damage take the damage normally, but then redirect it to a target within 10 feet of me that I can see. I take a
Oh,
fortitude save, because the target takes equal amount of damage with a basic fortitude save against whichever's higher, my class DC or the spell DC. Oh, my spell DC.
yeah.
The damage they take is based on the triggering damage, not modified by my degree of success, resistances, and so forth.
No,
So
that's
if
yeah.
I have a touch of resistance because of the Talos,
Mm.
but yeah, if it's 10 damage, I take that with my resistance and then be able to like turn around to anybody within 10 feet. It'd be cool. I don't have many
Yeah,
things that use
that's really
reaction
cool.
at the moment, so
Mm.
yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
A bunch
that's
of other
awesome.
stuff like
I think
related.
I really want you to have the opportunity to use that. So I think I'm just going to add chain lightning onto each of the creatures in this encounter.
I just everybody has like a sword and a wand of chain lightning,
Just a
just like
sword and
running
a
around,
chain lightning.
just like like wow, there's just so many people to do this now. It's
Yeah.
so hot right now.
So so
Yeah, that's
so electric.
so electric. So yeah, excited for that. Um, being a little bit more accurate and using a rifle that doesn't spray all my friends in the process.
Right.
So big on that.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Well, I guess without further ado, we will jump into it. But I've been drinking beers, so I'm going to have to take a quick bio break. So
That was
I
fast.
don't know if anybody else needs to take one, go for it. If you guys just want to vamp in the meantime, that's fine too. I'll be back in just a few minutes.
Okay.
Troll Dom.
Hello.
Whoa.
So I reminded
guys-
everybody.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I reminded everybody about their initiative +1 bonus,
Hmm.
and then both Het and I made stealth checks to go into the house. So can we use stealth for our initiative?
May.
Awesome.
Use the stealth for your initiative. Yeah, everybody can go ahead and roll some inish. Probably just the guys who were sneaking in would have the stealth inish. But if anybody wants to argue for hunting
Diplomacy.
or something,
Or
yeah.
deception.
They were talking to the butler.
Can I do society for my initiative?
I asked really nicely.
What about hunting lore?
Did you guys talk to a butler last time? I can't remember.
I don't think we
so.
made. I don't think we made it that far to the
I
door
think you were like
yet.
just starting to knock on the door, or maybe
Yeah.
about to knock on the door, right?
Let's just say we're knocking
yeah.
on the door now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just say you're knocking on wood.
So and that's what woke him up.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Totally wasn't me fudging my
No. All right.
Man, damn it. Okay. I was trying to.
Tucker, are
find
you with us?
I'm here.
Okay, great.
Oh,
I'm here.
Well, let's crank it up then, because if you guys recall, Hea had just kind of like climbed into the window, and Longbeard was sort of sitting there at his desk. I guess probably it'd be fair to say he's right there, because he was like right at the desk. And as soon as Hea like got inside the structure, Longbeard, who you assume is Longbeard, opened his eyes, and that's when we called for the initiative roll. So that's where we're picking it up. I don't have Hadron's initiative just yet. Looks like
oh,
may need to click that little button. But for the time being, of course, I think at this point, the only people who are aware of anything are Longbeard, Heh, and Tava. And we'll see what they choose to do. Oh,
There
that's
you
that's
go.
a shame.
That is a shame.
Just wasted.
Can I have that?
No. Hadron, did you want to knock on the front door?
hell yeah.
Pound that door.
You can't do that's through the door. Wesley's at the door right now. Sorry, I don't have doors drawn on this map. That's my bad.
Damn it, Tevis.
Slacker.
Hadron charges through the door.
Yeah. Did you want to roll an athletics check to smash through the door, Hadron? You guys don't even know anything's going on, so no, you can't.
No.
You knock on the door. Let's go next.
Oh, I knock on my door.
It's Tavam.
I'm gonna climb in through the window and move my 35 feet, or is it gonna be difficult train going through the window?
I think the window, yeah, would be diff terror.
All right, so
That one will cost you 10.
Oops. Gosh, come on. It doesn't want to let me go through the window. Let me see if I can just drag it.
You want me to just here? I'll just drag you in there.
Yeah, right there.
Boom.
So that was first action.
Beautiful.
I think. Oh, and that's a wall there, so I can't really.
Right.
So I guess.
Talk to me, Goose.
Yeah. I guess for my next action, I'm gonna try to demoralize.
Oh, give him the demo. Okay.
Yeah.
ahead and roll that demoralized check against his will DC.
Come on, baby. Jesus.
I feel like those are not the numbers you're looking for.
That was not
you-
the numbers I was looking for, but
Did
that
you
does.
target him?
I
You're
did
You
not.
didn't target him.
You're
I do
free to
recommend
go.
targeting.
Move along.
Target. That was a failure, though.
That was a failure, but that did give me panache. And since it's the end of my turn, let's do a confident finisher,
Just go ahead and finish him.
and let's see if we can't just, go ahead and crit this bastard out and finish him.
This is an assassination. Why don't you just go ahead and assassinate him?
Yeah,
That's
that's what we're here for.
yeah.
right?
I mean, I'm assuming that's what we're here for anyway.
Pull out all the
so
stops.
We'll roll and see what happens. Oh my god.
This is gonna go so bad, y'all.
You're
guys
rolling
do-
like me, B. Will. What are
You
you
have
doing,
hero
bro?
points. Yeah, you're gonna
so-
want to avoid the 3s and 4s. That's a bad little
So-
nook to
so-
fall into.
So one thing about the confident finisher, so I will hero promote
Mhm.
this, but even if I fail again, he still takes half precise strike damage on a failed attack, and I haven't
Thanks.
been doing that, so I'm liking that's in there now, as a
Oh,
reminder.
yeah.
So let's hero point it, see what happens.
Oh,
We like that a lot better.
Oh, there we go.
that is a critical hit. Just barely a critical hit. Go ahead and give us that crit. Damn.
All right, here we go.
I
Let's
did
see what-
give Longbeard a small AC penalty because he's not wearing his full armor setup.
Thank goodness.
So getting the drop on him is a benefit to you here.
Nice. So let's see what happens here. 37.
Jesus, dude.
Because I forgot my precise strike damage went up by 3,
Mm.
so it's 3 or 3d6 now.
We
Oh,
like
very
that.
nice. So that's the rapier. You like lash out and stab him like through the side of his torso. He's like bleeding. Looks to be, like that was a very on a normal target definitely would have been a mortal wound, but he is very injured. Nice hit, dude. Right off the rip. You guys are fine.
Yeah.
Svalder, since there has been action on the other side of the house, I'd say you could roll a perception check to see if you heard it. And maybe know that there's something weird going on. You do not notice anything weird going on.
All right. I'll just go up to the door, open it, and step through reactions.
Okay, you're just gonna open. You're gonna go. You're like looking at Hadron knocking on the door, and you're like, dude, come on,
Yeah,
We're
we're
going.
here. Just go in.
just go in, bro.
Fuck out of my way, Hadron.
Step up, open door, step in. Give me a fresh perception.
Do you want it like as I step in, or
Right there, yeah, would be. Okay. You do not spot anything out of the ordinary.
okay? Then yeah, I'll just continue my movement down the hall.
Sure.
Will do.
You kind of see now. The scene is pictured as being lit, but that's not accurate. It's actually dark. There aren't any lights in these rooms. Do you have low light or dark vision?
Thought I did.
I think you have low light, right? Yeah, you have low light. So it is.
Yeah, there it is. Yep.
I think where you're at right now, you can see okay with your low light. If you get deeper into the house, it will be fully dark, so you might run into issues. But you're good for now.
Need to refresh because it's doing the weird action thing again.
Okay. you guys behind Svalder, Hadron, and Wesley and Bosco, you guys see as like Svalder walks down this hallway and then almost sort of materializing out of this side corridor, a creature comes out behind him. And as you see, it looks like a humanoid figure in black clothing, black hood drawn up, with a short sword in hand. Comes up behind him and goes for the Doble slice. So he is gonna make I guess no, he has two short swords. Sorry, two short swords. And he Doble slices. So strike one. Oh my god. Hey, just a hit? That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. 12 points of damage on the first one.
Because I mean, I need to do both the damages together for a double slice, so I will resist it. Right? I think.
Oh, okay. Holy crap.
Oh no.
Okay.
That's why that was a natural 20.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Holy shit. Okay, so 38 will be the combined. And oh, sorry, I need you to make a fortitude save. Okay, you're fine.
You're fine.
So yeah, he just comes up, slash, and that is his turn. You guys still can't see him in the initiative tracker?
No.
Here, I'd update. Oh, not hidden. Okay, there we go. All right. Sorry about that. Next is Longbeard. Longbeard just got fucking shanked by Taven. He is going to target Taven, of course. And he's going to do a similar type of deal here. His ability is different. He's going to do dual disarm.
Oh,
Oh no.
that's evil.
He's coming at you with his rapier and his main gauche. And gauche? I don't know how you say that.
Can I see this attack coming?
You can see it coming out.
I am reaction.
What are you?
Nimble dodge.
Okay. So you're going to get that +2 to A sizzle.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get that effect on you.
Where the hell is it? That's it.
Whenever you're ready. Oh, does it not have an effect you can use?
I guess not. It just does +2 circumstance bonus to AC. So that's a miss.
Oh, wow. Big. Okay.
Ooh.
And then because this dual disarm is like double slice but extra, he can do with his still with his main thing. He goes with the main gauche and hits.
Oh no, my AC is on there. Oh, did you put it on there? Okay.
No, I didn't do
Look,
that.
Is it just for one attack? Or is it?
He hit
think-
by 8, so the 2's not gonna matter.
Yeah, right. That's true. That's a good question though. So yeah, he does hit you regular
Well, I was
hit.
saying
Oh
for
well,
a
it would be a
crit.
crit. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's only for the triggering attack. Yeah, so it'd only be the first one. So yeah, that's a great call, Tucker. I really appreciate that.
You can always throw a hero point whenever you're ready, you know.
Nah, I'm good on it for now, but you know what? I'll keep that in mind.
Keep me in your thoughts. No.
He does get you for 24. It says if both strikes hit, he can attempt to disarm. But he did not hit both of them. You can see he with his third
Why does that say
action.
critical hit.
Because he did it. It was because he didn't have the nimble dodge effect.
Okay.
But it was calculating it as if he did. Because nimble dodge is only against the triggering attack. So that was the first one he made,
Gotcha.
which was the rapier, and he missed it. Third action. You can see he moves his dagger and slams something on his chest, and he goes invisible. Disappears from view.
What?
It's your turn. Now, based on the timing of this, I would say it's fair for you to understand, like, he just did that. Like, there wouldn't have been any time for him to move, given the context.
Invisible, but probably exactly where he was.
You don't necessarily know that he's invisible. I mean, as far as you know, maybe he teleported somewhere else that you can't see. You just know that he's not visible there anymore. You might contextually understand that, like, teleporting away is much higher magic than going invisible. So using the, law of whatever the most likely thing.
Occam's razor.
Yeah, Occam's razor. Yes, that one.
Huh.
Orson's Wells.
Yes, exactly. The best wells.
Morgans and Morgans and Morgans and Morgans.
Could I make a grapple
Morgan and
attempt
Morgan.
where I think he was?
You can, yeah. So to target a hidden target is a 50-50 flat check. So you
Oh.
roll a DC 11 flat check. If you succeed, then you can do whatever you would normally do, just like normal. If you fail,
Yeah.
it automatically fails. Stuff.
Yeah, what about a perception check? I mean, would I be able to, like, physically see, like, any shadows, anything movement that would maybe alert me to where he is if he's still in front of me?
You can spend an action to seek against his stealth DC, and if it succeeds, then, like, if he is still in the room, you would reduce his hidden down to concealed. I'm getting this right, Dom? Is that right?
I'm sorry. What?
If you seek a hidden creature and you succeed, then they become concealed to you.
Yes.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. And so concealed is a DC 5 flat check instead of a DC 11 flat check.
Yeah. Let's try that one. What would I roll?
Perception check.
Okay. Now I
There's a
also
secret
have.
check.
There's a what?
It's
It
a
is
secret,
check. You click on the.
Okay.
You click on the eye on the perception check on your character sheet, and it does the hidden roll.
So I do that, but I'm also wearing obsidian goggles, which gives me a +1 item bonus to perception checks involving sight. Would that work?
Yeah, that would apply here. Make sure those are invested. Yeah, okay. That should work automatically then.
Okay, yeah. All right, well, here we go.
Okay, you are just barely able to make out what looks to be sort of like a shifting line as these minute movements take place. You can kind of see the stuff behind him sort of shift and wobble, so you can. He is concealed to you now instead of hidden. He is still in the same square.
Okay.
Isn't it also an action to point out?
Yes. Point out is an action.
Or is it an action or a reaction?
It is an action, yeah.
I think I'm actually just gonna take and try to grapple him now that I know that he is there.
Okay. Do a concealed. Okay, go ahead and do. So you'll start with the flat check, DC 5. The target is concealed form.
Just
Okay.
a flat D20
Yeah.
/R D20.
Gotcha. Does that need to be private?
No.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Well, that is fucking lovely.
Well, you target him.
A 6 would have been fine.
Yeah.
Right.
A 5.
5 would have been
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, right, okay. So this is
now you're gonna do
Athletics or
yeah,
athletics to grapple?
athletics to
Athletics.
grapple. Yeah.
Ooh, all right.
There are macros for you to like when you have them targeted to automatically
Yeah.
show success, failure, crit success, all that stuff.
Yeah.
That is a success.
Nice.
You managed to get your arms around him, and he's still like invisible, but now you can kind of like feel him starting to like thrash. He's trying to fight off your grip, but you were able to just
Gotcha.
kind of bear hug him.
And I think for my final, I will try to punch.
Okay. Don't forget you got a little map on there from the grapple.
Gotcha. So we will do map 1.
Ah,
Now,
Okay.
that's fine.
Yeah. The grapple
Every-
is plenty.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So Bosco is up. Bosco, you saw this. You saw Svalder kind of go in, and then this creature just kind of this humanoid just kind
Human
of
creature.
materialized almost into the hallway, like a silent. Like you didn't hear any sounds or anything. You just kind of was there.
Yo. Okay, I was still trying to find how to trigger, like, take off weapon innovation off of the blunderbuss and put it on my new gun.
Gotcha.
I can't find it in the thing, so I'll just.
Yeah, let's
I'll-
just try and figure it out manually, I guess, for now, and as we go, try to work through it.
Okay.
Because what does weapon innovation does? What does it do for you?
So
Yeah.
it allows me to go into overdrive, which
Mhm.
adds extra
Oh, okay,
bonus
yeah.
to attacks and everything. Which I've been using as much recently, but I mean, last encounter I was part of, it helped out just a little bit.
Sure.
And so there's that,
Basically
but
get to add half his int or his full int to damage, depending on the.
Yeah.
yeah, so increased in with this level up means a little bit boost to that. But yeah, and that was the thing is for some reason I know it was just a checkbox last time, and then it added all that stuff to it, but I'll figure that out. I'll just start firing shots.
Shoot him.
And then go from there. So let me, because Googling it did not help for some unholy reason.
Is the fire junk at the start of your turn, Dom, or when does that happen? The aura?
I have the kinetic R active. I have not gone into the stance yet though. If I were to go into the stance, it would automatically apply it to him.
Okay.
You'll see all the boofs going on.
Well, I just saw you had the aura junction fire on him. Oh, that's just the weakness. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, he's just in my aura.
Go ahead, Swing. Sorry.
Very good. Can I see if there's like a well, I mean, it's a stairwell, it'll have a rail. Let me.
Yeah, I'd say, like, given your angle here, I'd say, I mean, you're shooting through allies too, so probably just call it lesser cover.
Let's go.
Um,
Yeah.
So yeah, if you wanted to run in,
Sleeping.
like if you were standing around here, you think you would have a clean shot.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was like just kind of step up front. But I don't
Wesley's
wanna, like-
leaning over.
As if to let you pass. No, really. Just,
Oh yeah. Because part of me wanted to get like almost up the stairs and shoot down. Like.
yeah,
if
you
I
can shoot
go.
down.
But I only have 25 feet. So 5, 10, 15, or is it difficult terrain through allies? It's not. That's right. Okay.
No,
We're
you're
not
good.
impeding you.
20.
Yeah.
25?
Yeah, you can stand there.
Like just right there. Yeah.
You're like at the base of the stairs, or maybe a foot on the second step.
Gotcha.
You're mounting
Mounting
the stairs.
Let me
He's
target
mounting.
this gentleman.
I'm taking the stairs. Yeah, that's what I was
Nice.
thinking in my head.
I got him targeted. Let me just, as one action, second action, just gonna fire off a shot with this brand new solar shell flower.
Shoot him.
bonuses, not overdrive or anything right now. And a hit.
Okay. Yeah.
Great.
Very nice.
Base damage and modifiers right now. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
7 points.
Fire.
Very nice. Oh wait, he's got the
He's-
weakness.
It's only to my impulses. Only to my impulses.
Oh.
His, yeah.
Well,
like-
shit.
Yeah.
So that works. And then third action, gonna call Monty to me. He's gonna just kind of just clamber just right in front of everybody to get right here.
So
And then just like, of course, spend his movement and then action to reload the rifle. point.
okay.
And that'll be my turn. So
Very nice.
I will click the button to pat.
I clicked it. I can't help it. I
Okay.
just click it.
Okay.
Wesley Steele.
Alright, I had some ideas, but seeing how it looks like Svalder's rather injured.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely saw
I
like
can-
blood go flying when
Yep.
that guy came up and started slashing.
When I hover over him, it says badly injured. So
Yeah, your eyes agree with that assessment.
So I'm gonna go ahead and cast a rank 2 heal spell.
Okay. Now, do you have a form of low light vision?
I do.
Okay. You do
I
not
am.
need to make a flatty to target
Nice.
Spalder then.
That's good.
I should have
Nah,
asked
man,
about
that's-
Bosco.
Fake news. He's on fire always. He's always on fire.
Okay. Yeah, Bosco's got low light. He's good.
Rank 2 heal.
Someone in this party does not have low light. Who is it?
11.
I have
Bromir.
dark.
It's Bromir who does not.
Oh, that's right, Bromir.
Nice.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
oh my god.
Nice.
So if any of that's extra, you get temp HP.
There's no extra. There's no
Okay.
extra.
One of these
All right.
days, you're going to get really good use
I
out of
know.
that, Chris.
Well,
I
I'm-
believe in you.
I was kind of hoping for it tonight, but you
Mhm.
set us up. But that's okay.
Okay. Well, I don't know
I
what
like
you're
it
talking
that way.
about. This
All
is
right.
not a setup.
So for my third action, I'm gonna go ahead and do that demo.
Okay. You didn't want to get deep?
Isn't the macro's not working?
Oh.
Hey,
Yeah, we'll just go
Swing.
ahead and do an intim.
I don't think Monty's at full health. Swing.
Yeah, he's missing
There
one.
it is.
No, let me just get that.
Oh, very nice. 30 against Will DC. That's a critical.
Oh,
So he's going to be frightened Ben
Bonus.
Twain. Very good. Okay, that's 3 actions, so I'm bumping you.
I beat you to it.
Did you? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe we clicked at the same time.
Maybe we did.
You, Wesley, you almost kind of noticed something out of the corner of your eye as it comes around the corner, and you are. I asked you if you wanted to get deep, and you said, "No, I want to demoralize."
Yeah, fair enough.
It does. It murders the shit out of you. I think it's gonna double
Probably.
slice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here comes the first attack. I
Only
got my
by
targeting
7.
wrong here
Oh,
again. Sorry, Tavam is
Oh.
targeted to. What is your AC?
It's table.
19.
Oh no.
Just enough.
That's such a critical. Okay, that's not that bad.
Oh, yeah.
And then his second attack comes in.
I don't have any resistance, so.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, we're gonna lose the healer.
You're gonna lose your captain.
Oh no.
That's less
So-
important. We've done that before.
Hey, Wesley's still up though.
Wow.
He's still
That's
up.
big. That's
What a
big.
guy.
That's oof.
All
Oh,
right.
I do need you to make a fort save. Though.
We'll make that.
Oh, it's
Um,
the 20 on my screen.
I think. Got one.
Hmm?
I'm gonna hero point that.
You're gonna hair po them?
Yeah.
Okay. You are fine.
Okay.
And that is the end of its turn. Hadron, back to the top. This is your punishment for rolling good. Yeah, go ahead.
It's the only time I'll ever roll a 20 on initiative.
I know,
Oh
right?
my
Isn't that the worst? Yeah, you definitely noticed like the slashing sounds, the bleeding, the screaming from behind you. So you kind of got it in front of you and behind.
So I'm gonna do a 2-action.
Well, Scorching Ray.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think your allies are going to grant less cov in both directions here. But you are free to shoot.
I'll shoot for the one next to Swalder first.
Okay. 28. That is a hit. Not a crit. Very nice, though. 15 points of damage. And then you have to target separate people with this, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Are you doing? So you're just doing a 2-action then?
Yeah.
Okay. So on the second guy, you've got a 27. Yeah, that's a hit. 14. Nice damage on both of them.
And then
So you like
Third.
kind of do your hands to either side and fire blasts out, scorching both of these hooded figures.
I'll third action do a force bolt on the guy next to Wesley.
Okay. Them D4s, man. They just always do you dirty. Still, though, solid damage. Great stuff. Okay. Tavam, you're up.
So, would I still need to make a perception check since I'm seeing him look like he's holding on?
I'm gonna waive the perception check in this case just because I feel like it would be very obvious because he's grappled. That's almost the equivalent of like pointing out, like it's like pointing out, but even more so. Hey, I've
But
got this guy right here.
Right?
So
It's in
yeah,
me.
yeah, I'd say he's still concealed to you, obviously, but you don't have to. He's not hidden. So DC 5.
All right.
So
So
good.
The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attempt a tumble through.
Okay. He's invisible, not. Okay, yeah, you tumble through. Successful. You
Alright.
gain pistachio.
So I'm gonna move to right there because I tumbled through him.
Okay.
To get that panache. So that was my first action. Second action, I'm gonna do a strike.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sure I turned off my confidence in this. No, stop. Stop. All right, here we go.
Okay. Nice.
And then we roll.
Oh,
that
did you-
damage.
Did you flatty? You gotta give me that flatty.
He's concealed. Or I guess he's hidden if you haven't saw
No,
him.
he's yeah. I said he's concealed. So DC
Okay.
5
Oh, that's what you meant.
to strike him.
actually have to.
Flash roll d20.
I forgot. Holy
Oh,
fuck!
Has hero points. Has hero points.
do have
Yeah,
hero points.
I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to hero point that
Is
sucker.
this your second hero point?
It is my second hero point, which sucks.
Getting through them early.
Just to get
Okay.
that to make my
So
first
that is a
attack
hit.
with
Yeah.
hit.
Go ahead with that damage. Nice damage. Very nice.
Oh, I like that little effect.
Yeah. And then for my my third action, I will attempt because I've had good luck with this in the past, so I
Mhm.
will attempt my
To finish him.
finisher, to try to finish him off.
Do that flatty first, just so
Yep.
you don't hate yourself.
Yep. Good call,
Yeah.
Dom.
Good call, Mr. Dom. Thank you very much. Oh, I got him.
Now you hate yourself even more.
Yes,
That was
Nah,
your-
dude. It's way worse when you roll a
It's true.
19 and then you roll the 2, and you're just
Yeah.
like, well, fuck. Okay.
Well, shit.
Here we go.
Hey, that's still a hit. Yeah.
That's still a hit.
Awesome.
We roll the damage with the
What is
confident
that
finisher.
finisher? Big damage. Okay.
Oh, he's
Uh,
near death.
Doom, doom. You know, yeah, he's. You can see like as you stab into his because he's still invisible, but as you stab into him, these spurts of blood like splash out and become visible, and you can feel yourself, hitting good hits. Svalder, you are up.
All right.
This guy just came out of nowhere, and like as he comes out behind you, you're kind of like, I swear I looked in that hallway. Where did he come from?
First action, Thermal Nimbus. Second action, we are going to raise a shield. Third action, we're going to do a melee elemental blast. With fire.
And blasts are a type of impulse, right?
Yep.
You want a hero point?
Not really, no.
Okay. All right. So yeah, it goes wide.
Now the house is on fire.
It's
Think.
a melee swing. I didn't shoot nothing.
Oh, okay.
What?
My
No,
bad.
swing is playing ranged. Okay.
That's right.
We're having fun.
I didn't swing at swing. I don't even know who swing is. I know
Who
who
is that?
Bosco is.
I know who Monty is. Vengeful
two.
Stalker. I think he felt how good his hits were on Svalder, and
He immediately takes 4 damage
oh nice.
from his 2 weakness and half my level in damage.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll just throw it in the chat.
Yeah, that's fine. I was thinking it would be great if we can. I don't know if it would calculate the fire automatically, but that's fine for now. I just remember there was a point where I think I forgot your weakness because we were just throwing out the damage.
Well, the weakness just happened with level 5. The aura, the thermal nimbus just does half my
Okay.
level and
Yeah.
full stam.
All right. So yeah, but he is going to come at you with that. Yeah. Okay. The double strike. First attack. Gonna be a miss. Gosh, your AC is 26 with your shield up.
Yep.
Dude, big tonky. All right, second attack. Another miss. Let's see. What does he have in the tank here? Nothing. He's going to move. You see, he kind of like, sorry, I didn't do the little angle thing, but he goes down this hallway and then comes this way. And that's the end of his turn. Longbeard. Um. At this point, still grappled. You hear a voice, like a disembodied voice, because you know you still can't see him. He's like, "Who are you? Who sent you?" And he is going to attempt to. He's going to attempt to escape your grapple using an athletics check against your. It's athletics DC, right? I'll say that's right.
Yeah, that's correct.
Your athletics DC is what?
What is it?
And plus your athletics bonus.
23.
23.
So he does break free on his first action. He becomes ungrabbed. He's still hidden. At that point, don't see him.
I thought he was concealed because he saw him.
Right, but he was still he's still invisible. But so now that he's changed position.
He covered in his own blood.
Wouldn't he have to hide? Because you still are aware of the square they're in. To change the what they are like how they're noticed, how they're observed.
Unless they
Okay.
move, right?
Well, even if they move, they still
Yeah.
need to attempt to hide or something to.
I feel like, yeah, I think it's kind of a gray area here, but I'm gonna go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Because hidden, there's undetected, and there's hidden, and then there's concealed.
Yeah. I want to look at something real fast here. I get this. So I'm not sure if escaping a grapple counts as a hostile action.
I don't think it would be.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna say because he's gonna go out of your line of sight. You know that he goes up this way, and then goes out of line of sight. So at that point, it doesn't make any sense to me that he would still be just concealed. But you do know that he went up out of this door. And we'll roll with that. But that is the end of his turn. Oh, do you have a thing?
No. No. Sorry, not yet. I don't have that yet. Sorry.
All right.
I have a
Yeah.
question.
Go for it.
Where to go? So I have no escape.
What does that
Now,
do?
I keep pace with a retreating with a foe.
If they use a move action, he can use his reaction to stay with them.
Stay right.
Okay.
Back by him.
Yeah, because he's concealed and not hidden, I would say, yeah, you definitely could use that.
I think-
I'm assuming you're going to do that?
oh yeah.
Okay. Then he is going to... So you're going... Here, I'll just move you.
Right next.
You
to
go
him.
up.
Yeah.
And out. And he is still concealed to you. Because you stayed with him. So because of this, he didn't break line of sight, so he's still just concealed, I'm gonna say.
Okay.
So yeah. So that's your reaction. So now it's your turn and you got all three actions.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
And you
we're-
get the reaction back.
And we're swinging.
That's been such a high value feat for you, dude. That's
Yes,
awesome.
it has.
Give us that flat check first. It is still
Yeah,
DC
okay.
5.
Close. Boom.
Okay. Big if through. Give us that damage. You punch into him, and again, like you see like you hit him right across the jaw, and you see a spray of blood. Like you can feel his face moving. Like you'd know where you hit him because you're so used to what it feels like. You can tell it's gonna take at least one more hit.
One more hit it is. With a little map. Are
Just
you
a
shitting
hot-
me?
I assume that's your concealment check.
Oh yeah. Well.
Either
either
way,
way.
doesn't
Sure,
matter.
yeah.
Either way, it's
Yeah.
a miss.
Yeah, I rolled 3. That was my concealment, so that's a miss for that one. And I guess I will roll for the third.
Third map.
Yep. Well, that's the
It's a
check
concealment
for
pass.
conceal, yeah.
Yeah.
And then here's third map.
Weapon.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right.
Make sure he doesn't have opportune riposte or anything. Fine. Okay. That's your turn, Bosco. You're up. Bosco, you've got a line on this guy down the hallway. You do have vision on him, like he's not invisible or anything.
So that's great. Bosco's just gonna like
Sorry, he
level
is
his
frightened.
rifle over Monty's shoulder and line up a shot and take it. Let me just. So this one and first action, first shot. No.
You do have
Yeah.
2 hero points.
Two. Okay, great. So a hero point.
You hate to see it.
Marginal.
Good news is you rolled higher.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's right. That's right. You're
That's
on
true.
an upward trajectory.
There we go. So second action, get Monty to reload for me, and then third action, gonna fire a second time. So with a touch of map,
Okay.
let's fire again. There we go. Okay.
Hey.
And a little bit of damage. Okay.
A little bit of damage. He is looking rough. At the end of your, that was 3, right?
Yes. That was...
Wesley, you're up. This guy is right on your bone. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna burn one action to step.
Okay, hot if true.
Think I'm gonna step there.
Okay.
Second action.
As a reaction. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I wish. No, I don't wish.
Wait, what are we wishing for?
I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and cast the Sanctuary.
Oh, okay. Very cool. All right, so that
That's
is your turn, and it is his turn. He's definitely of a mind to finish off that juicy target, so he is going to come up and try to challenge that sanctuary. So it's a will save, right?
Will save.
What
Versus
is your
my will
DC?
DC is
Versus your
spell
spell
DC.
casting DC.
spell DC is 21.
21 is the number we're looking for. We didn't get it. That's a failure. The creature can attack the target and waste the action. Now, that's interesting because, of course, he was going to double slice. I think that's going to burn both of them.
I would agree, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it says waste the action, not like waste the strike. So I think that's the whole kit and caboodle. And he also cannot attempt further attacks against the target this turn. That's huge. Yeah, that's his whole turn. Okay.
That's great action economy.
Wow. Okay. Hadron, Hey, Sanctuary, it works.
Yay!
I hated that in Baldur's Gate.
So
Sanctuary.
let's see. I'm gonna step.
Oh. Bold, if true. Pummeling rub. And a 15-foot cone.
Basically, just like where I can hit him and not Wesley. You know, obviously.
I mean, if you wanted to, I think you could do a
Good.
15-foot cone from back
Yeah,
where you were.
could.
Oh,
Could
could
go
I?
You
from
just,
there.
yeah,
Without
you
hitting
shoot
him?
it like this way, and it'll, yeah,
Oh, okay.
you can definitely make that work. So I'll have him roll that reflex save. DC 21. Oh my god. Okay. Failure. D4s always do you dirty.
But he is pushed 5 feet
Failure.
away.
Pushed 5 feet away. Okay, so he gets pushed here. Is that right?
Yeah, it didn't do much, but yeah.
Big if true. You still got an extra action, bro. Give him that bolt, man.
You already know.
Give him the force bolt. Come
Just
on,
like to let you
D4s.
know, Tev.
Yeah.
Huck has used 2 spell slots. One
I am
combat.
so proud of Tucker right now. I mean, this is honestly, and the D4s did him not as dirty this time.
I didn't want to talk about it too much and get him all skittish about it. You know,
Yeah.
not use any more. But, you know, he's on a roll. I like it. It's
But yeah,
great.
And
Pummeling
2
rubble.
focus points, okay?
yeah, that's big if true, and
That's
it's
true.
true. Tavam, you're up. I am gonna say he is hidden to you again, because he did break your line of sight, and he's not like grappled at this point. But you did see and him like go out this doorway for sure.
So I've got 35 feet. I'm gonna go to this point before I determine where I'm gonna spend the rest of my movement.
That's fine. Yeah, go ahead.
It's not letting me
Sure,
go
just
through the
whenever you're
wall.
ready.
It's not letting me go.
And I'd say, I mean, to be reasonable, like you would have heard like getting solid hits. So like he's hitting flesh over here. You don't have any way to know that it's the same person necessarily, but he's hitting something that you can't see.
So I think I can do a thing with the rest of my movement. Let me take a look real quick.
Hmm.
Come on. I think I have. No. But I can do a regular action. So what I'm going to do is I'll move another 5 feet to get 25, and then my second action. Well, I'll have to make a perception check, right? That'll be an action.
I'd say, given the information you have, you can certainly ascertain his square. So you can either attempt a DC 11 flat check because he's hidden. Can you stab through, or what are you trying to do?
I was gonna take a long jump. I don't.
Oh,
I mean, because
Yeah.
You can just leave. Well, you
Yeah,
can't go through the square unless you're jumping over them.
I would have
Enemy
to jump.
square.
yeah.
Can you
Actually,
not
let's-
do a tumble through?
You'd have to tumble through for sure.
All right, so I'll have to. My second action is gonna have to be a tumble through.
Okay. Yeah,
To get
yeah.
through
I
there.
think you're gonna need to tumble through for sure. Yeah.
All right, so I still have him targeted. So... nope, there it is. Roll that tumble.
Roll that
Nice.
tumble. Roll that tumble. Okay. Cool.
And so that'll
Um,
put me there.
Yep.
And that's 2 actions, and I get that panache back.
Right.
So now I'm going to make the flat check to see if I can hit him.
DC 11. You make it.
16, baby. All right. And since this is my last action of the round, we will leave the finisher on.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Let's just finish it, bro.
I'm gonna try to finish it. I'm definitely gonna
Finish
try to finish
him.
it. Caleb hits. I
Oh.
can't believe it.
What?
Wait. Oh, because
Oh.
flanking.
Yep.
Oh my god. That was just a hit because of flanking. Go ahead and give us that damage.
Let's see what we get here, baby. Give me max damage.
Modifier spanner.
Just a little bit.
22 damage. As you
that's a
run
lot.
him through, he kind of like coughs and chokes and becomes visible as he slides off the end of your rapier.
I want to say to her, I get half the bounty, right?
It is the end of Tavum's turn. Let's go to Svalder, because the other half of the battle's still going on.
Yeah. But Tavum's got to be Tavum.
But Tavum's gonna Tave.
I'm gonna stride.
Nice.
Then we're going to do actions. Lava leap.
Oh, big leap.
We're gonna leap over the homie.
Beautiful. True.
This is a doorway here or a wall. I can't tell.
It just kind of opens up. It's an L-shaped corridor, so it kind of goes around a corner.
Like if I leapt here, I would be in a like kind of blocking off this dude.
Yeah, maybe. He might be able to get around you. It's unclear from the map.
Okay. Regardless, I'll leap here and
Is he in the range of the
yeah, it's a
damage?
10-foot emanation.
Okay.
So we'll need to do the 21 reflex in there.
Flex. Yeah, he does succeed. But should he be not frightened anymore? I think too.
No, he should still be
Okay.
frightened 1. I think frightened.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And-
right. It's after this turn. That's right.
Sorry, here is the damage.
Okay.
Does have the weakness.
Huge. Let's see if the weakness just works. Yeah, it did. Okay. Awesome.
Nice.
So yeah.
You should only take half. Sorry.
Oh, because he saved. I'm
Saved,
sorry.
yeah.
My bad. Undo and then half.
Okay, cool.
and
So it's still 8.
yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Alright.
That looks good.
Guess I'll just raise a shield.
Hot. Okay.
My shield's not actually raised.
Feels not what?
My shield's not actually raised.
Oh.
Because of lava leap, I
Right,
get
it
the
gives you the
AC
thing.
bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's kind of blocked his escape. He knows there's like I think he's gonna run back, trying to think maybe he'll meet up with his buddy. But I think he's gonna run into Hadron after his first movement and then go for that squishy wizard action, probably. So he is going to double slice. Here comes the first one. This. And here comes the second. Old hitty. Hadron, here comes some hot damage your direction. It's just 9 points. What an easy combat. I mean, okay, that's his turn. Longbeard is down. Heh, you're up.
I'm assuming we hear what's going on.
I think you would definitely know there's definitely some commotion going on at the front of the house.
Okay. What is right here?
That's a doorway.
Okay.
So yeah, this map is not great scaled, but assume that you can walk through any door. Like you see these lighter brown lines, that's a door.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
you
Where do
can
I?
go
I
this
so
way,
obviously, yeah.
or you can go this way and turn to the right.
I think that's probably the way I'm gonna head, at least for
But
my
I-
little.
I would say
First.
these doors would be closed. So like when you get to the end of the hallway, you'll need to spend an action to open the door.
Okay.
Oh, I think I forgot to open a door here, but we're far past that now. But yeah, so if you go there, then open a door, and then you could go into the hallway,
Okay. I'll do that. So that open door.
and then
What
come
do
down.
I see?
You
Okay.
see this hallway, like there's another door here, and there's a
Okay.
door right here.
Gotcha. So while I'm
this
here,
sound like you definitely sounds like this would probably be the fastest way to get there.
gotcha.
I think.
All right, so it was move was one action, open door was another action. So this will be move again to right here.
Yeah, to that other door, which is closed.
Gotcha.
Cool.
All right.
Bosco, you're up. This guy is adjacent to you, but not
Also not frightened anymore.
yeah, not frightened and
Not frightened. Okay.
not immediately attacking you, but he's attacking your boy, the Collider.
It's gonna take a step 5 feet up the stairs. Just kind of like just sees him gonna scoot past. Had the rifle over Monty's shoulder, and just kind of like takes a step up the stairs as one action. Second action. No, I'll just second action reload the rifle, and then third action I will target and fire because
Shoot him in the dick, as it were.
just right there.
I like that.
Excuse me. So third action. So
Got a cold shot.
Monty's.
Bonus damage on a hit.
On a 3. Ugh. I'll see if I can get. I mean, he looks badly
I'd
injured,
tell him.
so
Yeah, he's looking pretty badly injured. It's late.
That's not late. I mean, yeah, I'll just try that reroll. Bingo bang. Oh.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
good
So-
call, Swing.
A
Good
fatal
call.
D10. Let's see how this
Oh,
crit goes.
nice, dude.
Just a bunch of
Come
D10s.
on. Oh my
Oh,
god.
nice.
The one that you want to roll a 1 on was
Yeah.
the
Destroy him.
nice
And
crit.
as he dies, his form explodes outward.
Oh.
Oh,
I need Bosco.
Does he have to make a save against Sanctuary?
No.
no.
He's not targeting.
It's only,
Yeah,
Just-
Bosco,
okay.
Hadron, and Steel Arrow. Monty is immune to this effect. Need you guys to make a will save.
Will save.
Oh, I'm
Gotcha.
good.
Interesting.
Oh, okay. That was so.
That's what you get for letting us have access to upload files.
Yep.
Yep.
That was
So
my own
good.
fault.
Yes.
Okay. Bosco and Wesley, you guys are mad goochin', but Hadron, you're gonna take 13 points of spirit damage. Wasn't that much?
Hmm.
As you see, like, so Bosco shoots into him this fiery round, and like his form sort like it shoots straight through him, and you can almost see this fire kind of spreading from the hole. But then something else kind of takes place, and you see his entire form just evaporates into a dark mist that just blasts outward in this explosion. And then everything is still after that, other than this other person. Huge shot, Bosco.
Good
I
job.
can't
gonna
remember.
look at his gun
job.
like,
Did I do that? Was that your third action?
yes, that was third.
Okay.
So that's my turn.
So Wesley Steel Arrow the third, you're up.
I'm gonna go ahead and I say face take this dude, but first, I'm gonna go ahead and step again.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast a second rank arm spell on myself.
Okay. Big harm.
To catch some of that healing.
Okay. 25. Nice. Okay.
That I don't die, and that's turn.
All right. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely the type to.
Seemed pretty hostile, Wesley.
Yeah, that's gonna clear out the sanctuary for sure.
Ah,
You know,
I was hostile to myself.
he's gonna come over here and he's trying to finish the job. Definitely dedicated to the cause. Gonna make a will save against that.
DC
DC again.
21.
It rolled on the 19. Okay. He fails again to attack you. Hadron, you're up.
Push him again.
Oh, Thun,
A
Sphere.
horizon thun speed?
Oh.
Are you gonna do the 6 action?
Are you
horizon
gonna
thun
charge
speed?
it, bro? You gonna charge it? Oh. Alright, that hits.
Just in the 3. He'll take. Oh wait, it hit. Never mind.
Big D6s. Okay. Nice damage. He's looking pretty rough now. You can see his will to continue faltering. Was that 3 action or 2?
Yeah, he did the 3 action.
Okay. Avum, you're up. What?
So, will it be an action to pick up the body?
Definitely.
All right, I'm gonna pick the body up,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna take it with me. So, second action, move me and the body down here to the door.
I love it how B Will's like, can I free action pick up the body?
Are you encumbered now, B Will? Just want to
I
make
think you
sure.
might be. What's your strength score like? You got +2. Okay. Yeah, I'd say you can carry a body without being slowed down too much. But
He's
yeah, the
not
door is open.
armored. Yeah.
So we'll move there
Okay.
with the second action, and then the third action. You haven't opened the door yet, have you?
Not the one.
All right. Then third action, I will just continue on and stand behind.
Okay. Svalder is up.
Alright, we're gonna ride. Can't see him. I shall do a second stride. Saw him out the window though, so
Stride.
Shoot him! Shoot him!
What the distance? Can I move 2 more? Kashmir?
Yeah.
I can get
You got
that
30?
flank.
Okay.
Yeah. And I can't see anything.
You're fine.
Can you just
Um,
move so I can target him
Yeah.
first?
We'll just shift everybody for now.
Oh,
So it'll
okay.
do the flank too.
Thank you. And then the last action I'm going to do is channel elements, which I can use.
That's where
an
I would've
impulse
moved
as
anyway.
Part of that.
Okay.
So
Big
channel
pulse in.
elements, and we'll do a 1 action fire blast.
I like it. Big if blasting. That flank made the difference.
Like,
11.
Just fucking with me. 13. Like how it automatically did it.
Yeah. So
Pretty sick.
close.
But that's my turn.
Okay. Vengeful's down. Longbeard's down. Heh, you're up. Assuming you're going to open that door.
I am indeed gonna open the door.
One action for the door.
I still can't see shit.
Oh, you can't see through that?
No.
Oh shit! I thought you could. Let's just. Why can't you see through that? Be able to see.
I can see.
Yeah, you can see. Like right down there.
Clearly now that the rain's gone.
Yeah, like down here.
Okay, I can see stuff there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think just the map is kind of confusing because the map has lighting on it too, which is weird.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah, I think
okay.
from where you were, that's 15. You've got what, 25 or 30?
25.
Okay, so your first action could get you like right there.
Gotcha. I'm just
Or
looking
sorry,
for
your
the
second
person
action.
to attack. Yeah, so
You would see him out the door or out the window. Like you can see through the window as you pass by it. He is right outside here.
okay. I think that's where I'm. Would I have seen him when I was up here before I moved through the door?
No,
No. Damn.
because you got to get like around this corner here before you could see him.
Gotcha.
Somebody was thinking about breaking through the window.
Yeah.
You got one more action.
Yeah.
Oh, you're wondering if you could like sudden charge him, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't
No,
think that would.
I think
work.
it takes it's a stride twice, so I would need
Right.
2 actions.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I guess third action will be to, I guess, go out the door, get close to them, but I don't see them, so.
Yeah, I think you probably would get kind of caught up. Maybe you could stand on this guy's corpse here. Maybe you
I'm
can
good
get
with
over to
that.
the other side. Oh, that's the wrong guy. Oh, there we go. Yep.
Yeah.
You got there.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that-
Bosco, you're up. I'd say you do have line of sight here, but given the angle, I'm going to say he's going to get cov from that angle. So +2 AC.
Okay. Hmm.
He does look to be at death's door, though.
Near death. Yeah, let me target him. Once again, needing
What's he going to do? Die?
reload.
Hopefully.
So first
Got him.
action, reload. And then second action, line up, shot, and shoot.
Put it in him.
Okay. Let's go.
I'm reminded
Big
of the
money.
classic song by Red Hot Chili Peppers. What I got to get it, put it in you.
Was the 24 definitely hit
That-
with the extra
That's
cov?
that's a hit with extra cov.
Nice. All right. It's not a whole lot
Give us that
on this
damage.
because I still can't.
Oh, that's good.
You line up a shot, you're kind of like angling down through the doorway, through the other doorway at this crazy angle. Like you can just barely make out the bottom right of his torso. Boom, shot flies true. A big fiery hole appears in his chest, and that dark explosion, boom, blasts out again. This one is slightly different. I need everybody in this range to make a reflex save.
Uh-oh.
I got down just in time.
Hey, I was gonna say, I like how Hat went out there anyway. He went out there anyway.
I'll be honest, I prefer the will saves.
Would Bulwark apply to this?
Oh,
Yeah.
look at Chris. Oh.
Oh.
I'm gonna hero point that.
Go ahead and do that.
Nice.
There
Yeah,
you go. There you go.
that's a well-served hero point.
Nice.
Is that everybody in the range here?
Mhm.
I think so. Okay, so everybody except for Svalder did make a regular save. Svalder has critically saved, so no damage for Svalder. Everybody else is getting some fire damage. 17, half of 17, because you guys saved. Looks like Wesley is just outside of your aura there.
Yeah. Good. I'm okay.
But that, as his body like explodes out into that dark mist, and then there's just nothing left except his like swords and cloth cloak falls to the ground. And the clatter of bottles.
Clink, 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 clink.
And combat is at an end. Your boy needs to hit the facility one more again.
Yeah,
Take a break.
So
Yeah,
let's
time to
let's
re-up.
take a let's take a 5-er, and we'll see y'all in just a second.
All right.
It looks like we got most everybody. Tucker, are you back?
Yes.
Okay. As the last body explodes, there is a quiet falls. Hear the wind blowing in the background ominously. A cool wind for this area. Got the salt sea air. What do you guys do?
Loot them bodies.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna
if you-
check. I'm gonna
Go,
check
Blake.
on crewmates to see who's hurt and who's not.
I mean, I
Already
could use
healed
a
the most hurt one, which was Svalder, but
I'm showing badly
Tucker's
injured.
pretty rough.
Tavam is, and oh yeah, Tucker.
I'm pretty hurt.
If
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Hadron.
I'm gonna move to here and drop dude's body.
Yeah, we're not in combat rounds here, so I mean, feel free to be more loose with time. If you guys want to take, 10-minute things, you can do that.
Can y'all remind me why we came here?
We
To
were
assassinate Longbeard. Mission accomplished.
it wasn't
Um,
necessarily gonna. It didn't have to be an assassination. I mean, for Head, it had to be an assassination. But
Yeah, I mean that was
This
the
was-
pretense under which you came.
This was a head quest.
Yes.
Sort
So
of.
basically, if you recall,
Don't recall.
He was given a mission to assassinate. He took a job to assassinate somebody in Hell Harbor. He assassinated that person. Later,
And we're in downtime. Right?
yeah, in downtime.
Right,
Later, you
okay.
guys came to find out that the person he assassinated was one of the favorites to possibly replace Longbeard as the governor of this city that you're currently in, which is Does anybody remember? I can't remember how it's pronounced.
Mesdrubal or something like
Yes, Mesdrubal.
Mesothelioma.
that? That was from-
Hero point for swing on remembering Mesdrubal.
Nice. Thanks to Chris.
He
putting
only
that in
remembers
the,
because he just
bookmarks.
watched the VOD. No, I don't know. Excuse me. So the other person who was up for potentially taking over the governorship of this place was Vane Keats, the captain who made a deal with the circus to go through all this stuff. So there's kind of a crossover here of I don't know. I mean, do you guys remember exactly why it was that you wanted to take on this job? Because I think it was always sort of
Well-
tangential to freeing up the circus.
We were talking
So-
with this Aranax guy.
Mhm.
and he gave us the impression that he didn't want this guy dead, but it was loosely impressed that he didn't want this guy dead.
And I think you guys were positioning to try to also take over.
Take over Mesdrubal. Yeah.
Jesus, that's so loud. Yeah,
Sorry.
take over
Hear anything.
as governors.
Do you only hear it? Because I didn't hear anything.
I heard it. I heard it.
It must be one of the volume controls in the.
Oh, I think I have all of them turned off.
So yeah, and then so after you guys learned all this stuff about the fact that the other guy who was assassinated was kind of up for this governorship, and Vane is up for this governorship, then had received another job offer to come assassinate Longbeard.
Now we don't know
Um,
who's picking the people off.
Right.
Yeah, you guys don't know who's hiring the hits, right? These just come through like a contact that, who knows where, like how their network is all set up and stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
and Demion told us to not let Longbeard know that his time was up, basically.
Right.
So he's kind of sus, too,
Okay.
as far as I'm concerned. Tucker,
yeah,
did you get that healing? I only got you 4. That was my bad.
Do you have ward medic yet? I don't remember.
No.
That's the wrong healing. That was the one for Tablem.
Yeah.
Oh, you were putting this.
Yours was the one above that for 4.
So it took at least 20 minutes.
Okay.
I'm
20
assuming
Captain's orders.
I'm assuming nobody wanted any of the stuff off of.
Can I have that invisibility leather armor?
No, I'm talking about off the 2 low-level guys. I hadn't gotten to the big guy yet. Y'all, you gotta let me finish talking. So I'm just putting that stuff in the party stash unless, y'all want it. Grab it out of the party stash.
Can't use any of it.
Yeah, I'm good.
But yeah, I figured there's gonna be a roll-off or something for that leather armor.
Ooh, I need some
Pretty
leather
hot.
armor.
I mean, is that any better than mine? I've got.
I mean, the main thing is just the invisibility rune is quite valuable. And pretty, high level for you guys.
Yeah.
You can move it off of that onto other stuff. It does require, I think, light armor for invisibility. Yeah, it has to be on light armor, so it can't be on like clothing or anything,
What am I
or
wearing?
medium or heavy.
Medium.
Stupid. Could be okay on clothing.
Yeah.
I don't particularly want the invisibility rune, but I'll take the +1 armor if nobody wants it.
Don't want to be able to turn invisible 3 times a day.
This is Taven we're talking about. Why would he want to be invisible? Besides, I can
For
transform
a more
into
dramatic entrance,
I can
would
be a cat
very
now.
much.
Y'all missed it. I can turn into a cat now. I'm good.
I would like to be able to turn invisible.
Or sorry, it's once a day, not 3 times a day
Yeah.
is the greater version. Once a day is the
Like it would be cool if it would work with armor and earth, but like this is another thing that really upsets me because so can you put a rune? Let's say there's a rune that requires heavy armor, okay, and I put it on my light armor that I'm wearing currently and have it do nothing until I go into armor and earth, because the way armor and earth works is that any bonuses, runes, and magical abilities of the actual armor are suppressed, but any runes that could apply to the stone armor are replicated onto it. So I
yeah,
don't
so
know
basically, like, just when you activate it, all the runes become active, I think, right?
okay, so I didn't know if there was a thing that's like, you can't put this rune on this item unless it has the thing.
No, but I mean, it is medium armor, so like invisibility doesn't apply. But it does say like the stone armor is medium armor.
Right.
Which
I was
means
more thinking of like runes that require heavy armor to put on my light armor. Or require medium or heavy or whatever.
I'm not sure I follow you. Like, oh, are you saying you're wearing light armor now?
I have to have some form of armor on. And the stone armor essentially overwrites it.
Okay.
I'm not talking about the invisibility rune, just runes in general that would not apply to the armor I wear, but then could I even put them on there have them not work until I activate Armor and Earth.
Yeah, I mean, I think you etch the runes on your, like the runes that go on armor in Earth. I think get etched onto your body. They're not like on armor that you wear, right?
I can throw the text in the
I mean, I got it here. It says.
okay.
Stone encases you like armor. The stone armor is medium armor, but uses your highest armor proficiency. The stone armor statistics are yada yada yada. You
Yeah.
gain its armor specialization effect. Any bonuses, runes, and magical abilities of your actual armor are suppressed. But any runes that could apply. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, I misread that. Any runes that could apply are replicated onto it. The stone armor lasts for 10 minutes. Yeah, so if you're wearing whatever you're wearing as actual armor and apply to the stone armor if it would work on medium armor.
Okay.
So like you could be wearing cloth and have runes and stuff on that, and whatever works on both the cloth and your stone armor will work on both. But in the case where, like hypothetically, if you did wear light armor, then you could etch an invisibility rune on it, and until you activated armor and earth, you could still use that invisibility rune. But then
So-
after you activate it, then you wouldn't be able to.
If there's a rune that requires medium armor, I couldn't even put it on the light armor I'm wearing.
Right. Yeah, I think
So
that's right.
That is stupid. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's just more of a mistake on Paizo than anything.
Yeah, I really expected, like, normally the way this stuff works is you etch the runes on your body. And that's kind of what I expected, was that, like, you just have runes that only work specifically for your armor and earth ability. So that's kind of weird, but yeah, I mean, so obviously, like, it's in your best interest to always just wear medium armor, because that way everything that you etch onto it will work.
Yeah, I mean, Kineticist
Armor
doesn't
and
get medium armor proficiency.
Well,
It
that's
follows
fucking
the light.
terrible. Then.
That's why it follows your armor proficiency of unarmored or light.
Yeah, that's funny, and bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they'll.
Oh.
Did they catch that in the remastered stuff?
I mean, Kineticist isn't gonna get fucking
all the
touched
things
anyways.
that they remastered for you now.
Throwing shade.
Wow.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I think I would be open to just saying that you could etch runes on your body, like it works for a lot of other abilities that are similar to this. Because it is weird that you would basically be locked out from any runes that exclusively apply to medium.
Yeah.
Regardless,
All right, I didn't mean to take us
you're
on a
fine.
tangent there.
Let's talk about divvying up this loot, or at least put it in a bag somewhere so we can continue on.
I can put it into the party stash right now.
Yeah, it's fine.
Wesley, there is a +1 striking hand crossbow. I don't know if you'd want that or not.
I mean, if nobody else will use it, I absolutely will.
It's in the party stash now.
Does anybody need a striking rune?
No.
Because there's also a +1 striking dagger. I was going to take it if nobody wants it, because I have daggers that I plan to use down the road. But if somebody wants it, take it. Or you need the striking rune, take it.
I mean, the odds of me hitting anything with a dagger or even the hand crossbow is slim to none, but it's nice to have that backup if necessary.
So I'm going to take the dagger and the leather armor. I'm going to have oh, come on. Oh my God. Bosco. Sorry. I'm going to have Bosco remove the rune from the armor.
Okay.
And we'll put it in the stash. I'm not necessarily going to say it's going to happen right now because he's going to spend an hour on it, but at some point I'll have him take it off and put it in the
I
stash.
think we should probably get out of Dodge.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
it
I
would
think
take an
we need
hour
to
to transfer a rune. So I mean, it's up to you guys what you want to do here. You are, it seems after 20 minutes of, kind of healing up and tending wounds and stuff, it is still quiet. There doesn't seem to be a response coming, at least not immediately, from the town.
Or servants? No servants or anything?
Nobody else has responded. Obviously, it's pretty strange that this guy has these random weird dudes here. I don't know.
Well, that I was going to ask you about that. Are those I believe was the Smith twins that were his lieutenants or something?
Oh, the Smith twins. You're not sure.
Could I do like a society check to recall knowledge on that?
Sure.
Okay, then as a reaction, as I do,
okay,
if I may.
Okay.
Is this related? Oh, yeah. Is this related to any of my leads?
What are your leads?
Probably going to have to adjust these later. The Faceless Stalker's Note and the Mind Control Device.
No.
No.
But a 29, I'm going to say yes, you do believe they are his sort of lieutenants. Additionally, I mean, the way they were garbed and the way that they fought would strike you as perhaps familiar. It harkens back to something that feels like almost forever ago.
When the port was robbed and we came across those people.
Maybe not that. I don't know.
I just remember there was those shadowy people with crossbows that were sitting up on the roof, and
not that guy. No.
Okay.
Those were the raiders from the Iron-Bound Isles. But there was a gentlefolk named Thomas. 0 point for anybody who can remember his last name, because I also don't remember it.
Johnson?
That's not it. Great
Smith.
effort, be well.
Smith.
Definitely not it as well.
Damn.
But just really a great effort there. Yeah,
I tried.
There's something fancy. Anyways,
long shanks.
There was a gentleman by the name of Thomas. His house you guys went into, and underneath of his house you found what looked to be some kind of a old shrine to
Norgorber.
That's where I got Blackfinger from.
Blackfinger, yeah.
It was Norgorber, right?
Norgorber, yeah. One of his aspects is known as Blackfingers, the aspect that represents and is the patron of some assassins.
Okay.
And they definitely they maybe move the same way or had maybe like a similar style of training to what you guys encountered there.
I say we go ahead and do a once over through the house for all the rooms, see if we find anything useful to our quest that we're on, whatever that may be. Which ultimately means anything that we think might be useful. And then you get your proof, head.
I'm gonna collect the head.
Let's get out of Dodge.
Speaking of Blackfinger, it's still in the party stash.
I gave it to the little boy.
We gave it to
Brother Thomas.
Thomas.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Brother Thomas should have that.
All right.
Isn't that crazy how Brother Thomas had the same name as the guy that you got it from?
Destiny.
Yeah.
I didn't plan that.
Destiny.
That's just destiny.
We are Destiny's
I
children.
named Thomas long before you gave him that dagger, so I couldn't have known.
Both of them, in fact.
Okay. You guys are searching. You said a quick once over on the house.
Yeah.
Anybody who's participating in the once over can give me a perception check. This would be like an exploration activity of searching.
Yeah, I'm still on scouting, but
Okay.
but I will definitely help search. Is this going to be? I guess it doesn't matter.
Oh my gosh.
We didn't find shit.
I don't know. I might have found something.
Ain't nobody find nothing.
We
One of my
ain't found
found
shit.
Wait,
My
let
favorite
me
bunny.
let me put the pick away and get the comb out.
Yeah.
We need Hadron to come in here with a natural 20.
Because I love that, because that actor has been in so much.
Dude,
So many
Tuvok.
things. Yeah,
Tuvok.
Tuvok. Yeah.
I'm on the way.
Tucker, are you with us?
I'm here. Let's see.
Whenever you're ready.
I think he fell asleep on us.
I think you did too.
I'm rolling it.
Roll it.
Keep rolling.
What?
Oh,
Okay.
That is
Well,
not a natural 20.
he
Wasn't
did.
hero-
funny.
Do you want a hero point?
Sure, let's do it.
It's getting late, y'all.
Classic.
Oh,
Perfect.
better.
Classic.
better.
That is better.
Okay. Didn't help you. I'm gonna say throughout the search, you guys do find some valuables. Just various throughout the house. There is 492 gold worth of treasure, so you can just add 492, and it's just like, you know, over here you see a box and you open it up and it's got, you know, 50 gold pieces, and then over here, you know, a valuable necklace, that kind of thing. So just throughout the house, you do come across quite a bit of value. Additionally, under the stairs, there does seem to be a incongruity with the structure, but nobody's been able to really figure out what it is. There's just like something not quite right about the construction. Like, I think Harry Potter is supposed to live under here, but I'm not seeing him. What is this? I don't know.
Well, apparently we're all too dumb to figure this out. So,
I mean, I'm not opposed to taking half time if we're still not hearing anybody and trying to do a in-depth search.
Yeah, if you wanted to take more time, you might be able to.
Feel like
Narrow it
that's a
down.
bad idea. We came straight up murdered. We need to go. We just killed
and there's nobody
the
else in
essential
the house.
mayor. Yeah.
Governor
Nobody
of
else in the
town.
house.
Yeah, no. When you went through, you didn't find anybody else here. No
Like,
servants.
how far away are we from places? Like, is this house pretty secluded, or?
It was, yeah, it is back off of the beaten path. You know, like basically the town is mostly, you know, in the harbor, and then
Yeah.
this kind of, there's like a little road that goes up around, and probably about maybe like a half a mile away from.
But people
the town itself.
exploded. That has to make a noise, right?
Yeah.
But they
I
have to have
mean-
a good perception.
Probably not. They didn't explode like a cannonball, but it was just kind of like, you know, big, kind of maybe like a splatter.
Okay, so not like, I'm thinking like sound reverberating.
No, not like a detonation. Definitely
Okay.
not anything like
Okay.
that. It is
Yeah,
feasible
not like a
that,
seismic charge.
like it's given the distances, it's certainly possible that nobody has noticed what happened here yet.
I'll leave it up to y'all.
He's based.
I've got
He
my
is
head. I've
benevolent.
got everything that I came for. So
I mean, I think another 10 minutes would be all right.
Or you
I
need
need to
some
search
more
it.
healing or something, or
You're gonna limit
No.
it to just an
Well-
extra 10-minute search?
No, I mean, I'm fine with staying with an hour, but what everybody else feels like. Like, what time of night is it right now?
I would say, let's say it's about 2 a.m. I think you guys spent some time kind of casing the place.
Mhm.
Then once the activity started, it was all very fast. And then since then, it's been about, at this point, I'm going to say it's been about 45 minutes since the last guy died.
Yeah. I mean, I think we got a good hour before we need to leave.
Like an hour after the 45 minutes, or we still
Yeah.
got 15 minutes left?
Yeah.
No, like we have a good hour after the 45 minutes. If it's about 2
Okay.
a.m. at 3, we want to be out of here by 3 or at 3, I think.
I'm not
Before the
bad.
sun comes up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got my head. I've got my payday.
All right.
Anybody object to spending another hour?
No, I think just make sure everybody's inside the house so it looks less conspicuous. So we can
Okay.
close the door and just like nothing's
Yeah.
going on here.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Grab
think
the
in that last 10 minutes before we leave, I'm gonna attempt one more treat wounds on Hadron.
Go ahead and do that treat wounds, and everybody who's searching, give me another perception check.
Okay.
DC will be lower since you are spending more time.
There you go, baby.
Got that natural zone. Oh, my thing's not. Oh, here we go. Svalder with the perception. Tavum's like kicking the wall at this point.
Got a bug in his eye.
Yeah, Svalder, you notice there's a little catch underneath of like basically at the floor. There's just a little piece of stone that just juts up just a hair above the stones around it. And as you kind of push your foot down onto it, a door opens up underneath of the staircase, and you can see there's like a stone staircase going down into it. And as soon as this happens, like you get a very strong reminder of like a house very similar to this, and a hidden staircase in almost the same place as the
Just
last
so we're
one.
clear, last time we had to fight a barcast.
Yes, that was the last time.
We've all been healed a little bit. I feel like this is a good idea.
Let's roll.
Let's roll.
I can do it.
Captain says, we go. We go.
Yeah.
Hadron's still badly injured.
Yeah, we're gonna heal Hadron.
Yeah,
before we go down there.
I
go ahead and-
absolutely.
Do that check.
Let me. Oh, I already did. It didn't.
Oh, you
it
did?
didn't work so well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
he
He
got
got 2.
2. So, I'm gonna go ahead and burn. I'm just gonna burn a rank 1 heal on him.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. So he should be feeling much better. I think my sanctuary only goes for like a minute or so.
That's 1 minute.
Yeah.
Oh, we've lost the effects of the Quicksilver mutagen too.
Can I hit
Okay.
F5 to quick save here?
You can.
Awesome.
You hit F5. It says save file corrupted.
Ah! That was worth a shot.
We're playing in honor mode, Chikros. There is no
Mhm.
saving.
Oh, okay.
That's right. Okay,
So-
are you guys going down?
We'll just save scum it.
You can't in honor
We
mode.
can't.
Can't.
That's why I was trying to quick
That's what they
save
want
it.
you to think.
Yeah, I'll go down. I'm still
Yeah.
in Seek.
Yeah,
Still in
I'll go
scout
down as
mode.
well.
Sorry, I gotta move. He's lost his fucking mind.
I probably want to try to be stealthy about going down, given the experience we had the last time.
I want to use the I guess the investigate exploration action.
Okay. Tell me about the investigate exploration action. I don't know that I'm
Got it. I don't know either. I got it pulled up here though.
talking to me, Gibbs.
Somewhere.
Here, I put it in chat.
Investigate. As with searching or detecting magic, the initial result of investigating is usually enough to give the investigator a clue that leads to a more thorough examination, but it rarely gives all possible information. For instance, a character might note that the walls of a dungeon are covered with abyssal writing, but they would need to stop to read the text or determine that it's written in blood.
All right. And you said Tavam is going down first?
Yeah, I'm gonna go down first, and I'm gonna change my activity to avoid notice.
Okay. Give me a stealth check and a perception check.
I'm out of hero points. Push the luck there, didn't I?
Speaking of, why is this not working?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to get this to the thing.
Oh crap. That's also gonna that 11 will also be my initiative if we go into initiative.
Odd.
That's
Ooh.
what it says in the thing.
True. Okay. Gonna have to. Oh, I know. I've got it. So this is not going to be accurate, but you guys are going down the stairs. Tavam attempting to avoid notice. He's scuffing the stone all the time. Scuff, 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 making all kinds of noise. You get to the bottom of the stairs.
Pick
There's
your
a
feet up.
dark stone door, and over the top of it is inscribed in a language. Let's look at the languages. I have this fancy party thing so I can see. Okay. Wesley can read this, and it says basically it's just like a word over the top of the door that means translates to like sanctum or holy place.
What language is it?
It is written in Necril.
Necril. Oh, dudes.
Oh, no, not good. A bad feeling.
Got a bad feeling about this.
No, guys, we've been quiet. I think we're good. I think we should just go on in.
Never tell
That
me
was-
the odds.
That was my best Harrison Ford. I don't know. How did I do?
Yeah,
Pretty good.
pretty good.
If they're looking
I-
at your
I got
hair,
the-
kid.
I got the reference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
There was definitely something dark going on here.
Yeah, the door, like it's a big stone door, and you can see it has what looks to be sort of like this, just like very roughly, I mean, roughly is the wrong term, but it's just a big chunky, like stone handle that looks like you would just kind of turn it to the side, and that's how you would open the door. You feel like it would be very difficult to do it in a way that would be quiet.
Can anybody hear anything on the other side of the door?
Definitely not Tavam.
Yeah, and I'm right there at the door. I didn't hear anything. I think we're good.
It's like, hey,
I
I don't
was-
hear shit.
Man, I
Of,
didn't even hear shit.
I was behind Taven, just like a 5-10 feet. Could I take a listen as well?
Yeah, sure. Dude, Balder with the perception tonight. You catch the sound of something, and it's very faint, and almost like the sound itself sounds ephemeral, like almost like a whisper in a place that doesn't make any sense. Like you normally would brush off the sound as just being something unimportant, but given the context, it just feels like this just
Spooky.
kind of, yeah.
I'll try to relay that as best as Falder can to
Okay.
the party.
Be something ghostly.
Perhaps. I'm not entirely sure.
I mean, that would make sense considering the neck roll writing. Hey, Brandy. Is that Brandy? Oh no,
Yes.
that's Addie. Hey, Addie.
Ah.
The hair.
She says not to look at her hair.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I would think hair would be all on some dead stuff. You're
Muted.
muted.
I don't know if I've heard anything. I don't know where
Okay.
I am. All I know is people started going downstairs, and I got what I came for. So
But
all
there
this
may
is
be
just extra.
Just extra.
there may
I
be a
did roll a 30 on my perception, so
Wait, when did you roll a 30?
when we were looking for
Oh,
stuff.
on
Oh,
your,
no.
yes. But that
Yeah.
was before.
This is after that.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Uh,
I don't know if I would roll a perception. Y'all say they aren't hearing anything. Dom might hear something.
Yes,
did-
Balder
he-
is telling you that you did hear something.
Okay.
All right, well then I guess I will go up close and press my ear
Okay.
to the door.
Do a
As he does,
perception.
I'm gonna turn that. No, I'm kidding. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I would have
Push him
anything that
in.
work. I mean,
It worked so well last time when he went first.
right. Oh, I've got some skeleton, spirits, undead lore. I don't know. That's not going to beat my just regular perception. So, all right.
Generally, Laura's going to be at a lower DC. But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you what, but I'm gonna keep in mind you do have a lore that's applicable. So just go ahead and roll your perception, but I'll also take that
Okay.
into a mind. Okay. You hear kind of the same sound very faintly. You don't hear it necessarily as clearly as Svalder did. But you instantly recognize it because of your familiarity with the sound. It's like this very faint kind of whisper sound that spirits make sometimes when they move through solid material. Like a ghost.
Hmm.
It's coming from the other side of the door. You don't feel like it's coming through the door.
Yeah.
As far as you can tell, it doesn't seem to be reacting to anything. It's not moving in an agitated way. It's just kind of a calm, lazy drift that ghosts usually do when they're just kind of like doing their thing.
Gotcha. I guess I'll turn around everybody and be like, sounds like ghosts.
Ghosts!
Ghosts?
I'm gonna pull my rapier out. I can hurt ghosts.
I'm going to hold up a head. I was like, we got what we came for.
There could be
It just
some cool
wants to
treasure.
get the fuck out of here.
There could be cool treasure. There could be some cool treasure in there.
Could be hot treasure.
Yeah, and you could wind up like this.
Are you threatening me? I don't know if I quite take your meaning. Hey. Are you threatening me? Are you trying to cut off my head? Is that what you're saying? No, no.
You
no.
could wind up like him if you go through that door.
If I fuck with you, you're gonna kill me and chop off my head.
You get no money.
Oh, so if I go through the door, I'll get. Oh. All right, I'm good. We can go.
I'm gonna
Are
start
you guys
walking back
leaving?
upstairs.
But there's there may be an undead in there. Yeah.
You're absolutely right, but I have not seen it. All I heard were ghosts. Ghosts are not undead. They're
They are
spirits.
undead.
Yes, they are.
They are.
They are
undead.
undead.
They are
Oh
undead.
no! Like, well, fuck.
Well, fuck.
You see him pull up his hand, and it's written in like Sharpie, like undead equals.
Yeah,
and
it's like
it's kind of like right.
oh.
I think, I think
Alright.
especially because had like recently, if you recall, you spent some of your downtime like
Yeah.
sort of being converted toward Pharasma. I do think. I mean, you would definitely know that they are undead, and that one of Pharasma's what's the?
Anathema.
It's not anathema, but
Tenet, but
Edicts.
Oh,
yeah, one of her
yeah.
edicts is to destroy undead wherever you find them.
oh.
So
Okay.
I mean, you're
For some
you
reason, I'm
don't-
thinking ghosts are just natural apparitions that happen. It's
Oh,
my head. I'm thinking undead has to be forcibly
they're-
brought back, but
it could
Yeah.
also be a haunt.
I mean, and that's the
Could
thing
be
is
a
like
haunt.
it's certain deities might consider ghosts to be natural, but Pharasma
Yeah.
definitely does.
definitely doesn't. Well, shit. No, I wouldn't turn around. We got to go in.
He's like warring within himself. I
Yeah,
don't.
it's just
I
like
just want to do the job. I just want to do
Yeah.
the job.
So if I open the door and there's a ghost, we go in. If it's not a ghost, we'll leave. How about that?
I'm good with
If it's
that.
something else, we'll leave.
Yeah. I mean,
So it's like a
I'm
horde
pretty
of
sure I
lizards
heard
then.
ghosts. I know it's fucking ghosts. I just like maybe.
Maybe.
I might get
Um,
lucky.
I'm gonna make sure I'm not in the front line this time, or the back line. I'm gonna take up a nice, comfortable middle position.
Can we get
It
the
is
guy
a-
with the
it is
shield
a-
up front?
It is a tight squeeze. I would say you could have 2 people abreast, pretty much. At any, well, just for simplicity, we'll say you could do 2 by 2.
So then I'd say just me and head up front.
Okay.
You and Swalder.
Me and
you and
Spalder.
Sp-
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know why you guys keep trying to push.
I said me
fucking
and the guy
Push
with
me
the
in the middle.
shield.
Saltiest and highest AC person to the back.
Yeah, I said
Oh.
me and the guy with the shield.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
I thought you were still standing up front since
I
you
think-
came up and listened.
I did. I went and put my ear up there. I'm like, well, fuck, let's get the guy with the shield up here.
But he's also
Baldur
the
is
one
at the
with.
door, and Tavam keeps like trying to push him back, and it's up against him. Baldur keeps like pushing back.
All right, get up here then. Come on.
Oh, you guys can go in first since you
No,
don't
no,
want me
no,
to.
no, no, no,
That's-
no.
That's fine.
Who's opening this door?
Okay.
I will open it.
I've got strength, so you said it looked like it would be difficult.
All right, and I'll
be-
step back and I'll let them two go
Now-
first.
Having said that, I feel like there's probably something undone about it. Does the door look different? Do I look at the door differently about how to open it? Or does it just look like there's a big fucking stone knob there that I need to turn?
Give me a perception check.
I'll aid. Well, I do also have a crowbar.
Nice.
I would like to do a generic aid.
You know, before the crowbar was invented,
yeah,
Pros drank it
just
home.
drank it
yeah,
home.
yeah.
Cute.
My favorite
Okay,
joke.
I can use my obsidian goggles because I am using my sight.
Okay.
And
I
then
think I critically succeeded on an aid.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. The old 20. Are you aiding or doing a main check, Half?
I mean, I'll totally
I'll roll a perception. For the-
I mean, I thought I was gonna be the one to open the door, so I assume I would be the main
Yeah.
check.
Yeah.
Okay. So 22
I'll aid.
total. Hit the door differently.
Like, I mean, obviously, if I hear ghosts, why aren't the ghosts coming through the door? Like, is there something that
mean-
might be impeding them? Like, is it a special type of stone?
It's not necessarily strange. Like, ghosts are often bound to a location, so
Yeah.
it's not unusual that they can freely move through certain walls, but they just choose not to move through others because the nature of what binds them to the location, they just don't care about what's on the other side of the door, you know.
Gotcha.
So that wouldn't necessarily strike you as odd. I think, yeah, you don't think there's anything weird.
Okay. Well, then I guess I will turn said big old knob, and I think we were gonna survive the first fight, y'all. Come on.
As it turns, you pull on the door, and it's tough at first, but as soon as you kind of like break it free, then it's got actually a really smooth action. It's very smoothly counterweighted. Um, and you gather that it probably hasn't actually been that long since it's been opened. It's just kind of a little bit chunky of a door. As soon as you open it, there's this massive blast that explodes outward from the door. I need
This happened last time. God damn it!
Te, Tavam, Svalder, and I think Wesley. Were you
Wesley, I was in the second rank. Yeah.
second rank? Yeah. Okay. So you four, I need you to make a reflex save. And this would be bulwark.
Yes.
I use my other hero point.
Okay.
There you go.
I don't know
Okay.
why my chat is not like doing the constant scroll down. Like it just gets stuck and I have to keep.
Yeah, mine did
down.
that a couple of times tonight.
Mine's doing it too.
It may be something
Okay.
something with the new, because I updated Foundry this week.
As long as it's not
Okay.
just me.
Everybody has passed their save. Avum critically succeeded. But everybody else was just a success. So successes will take half damage. This is cold damage. $43. So 21 points to these, the saves, 0 points for Avum. As this blast of cold air, like as the door kind of gets open and starts to open up, you can see like on the right hand side a series of runes light up in light blue, and that's as the blast comes out. It seems there was some kind of magical trap on this door. It was missed. As you open it up, you look inside, you see a very similar room to what you saw so long ago in Vire. Not terribly large, maybe 30 feet deep, right? 30 feet away from you is the back wall. You can see that at the back wall, there's a statue in black, all in obsidian, just like before. A mask over its face with one eye kind of shining. And crossing in front of it, back and forth, you see this like several ghostly figures. As the door opens, you can see a couple of them kind of like look in that direction, in your direction, but they don't immediately react. On either side, you can make out what look to be like chests, drawers, similar to before. This almost looks like maybe, other than the statue and the, sort of, it almost has kind of a temple vibe to it, but other than that, it almost looks kind of like a workshop. Like you can see drawers on top of counters, you can see tools, mortar and pestle, alembic, like alchemical tools, some other basic stuff like hammer, chisel, saw, that kind of thing.
Crowbar
for the birds to drink,
And a space bar for the astronauts to drink.
Exactly. Yeah, a great deal of bars in this small room. Fucking hate. In the best way, though. What do you do?
Perhaps we can, if they're not actively hostile, perhaps we can reason with the ghosts and help them pass.
Yeah, they definitely don't seem to be reacting yet. You're not sure why, but
Yeah, you're muted.
Oh, are you talking, Luke? Sorry.
Still muted.
Can't hear you.
You're still muted.
Why does that keep
There you
happening?
That's really good role play. Hero point to Luke.
Oh my god.
Everyone's looking around, and the head's just over there like,
Well, I guess Wesley, as soon as he healed himself from that cold blast,
Mhm.
hold on, guys. Let me try. I think Svalder's onto something here. Let's see if we can help them to pass. Let me talk to him. Let me try.
You're gonna go in and talk,
Yeah.
or are you gonna stand there and talk?
I'm
Describe for me.
gonna yell at you from over here.
Describe for me how you parlay.
I would probably Wesley would probably push through Tatum and into the room and start speaking in Necrol.
Oh.
And say,
"What's holding you here?"
yeah, something along
Start
those
writing down
lines.
questions that might be variable to
Relevant.
ask. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I would say for that head, you can aid with the spirit lore. And Wesley, you're asking. Are you asking that question first? What
Yeah.
binds you here?
Yeah, I think that would
Give
be
me
a
a
good place to start.
Diplo check. +1 circ from. Well, I guess the aiding with the specific lore, does that reduce the DC too? Let's say
I think
it
that's
does.
really up to you.
Critical success, +2 circ.
Take it.
Wah-bah-bah-bah.
Oh my, no.
Classic
Yeah.
aid move.
Every friggin' time.
It's getting late.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Oh,
22. So you walk
I
in.
am using their language, so that should give
Right.
me
Sure. Right? I think so.
maybe.
Walk in, ask what binds them there. You see a couple of them kind of pause and look in your direction. And I mean, you can't. It's hard to tell that they're looking in your direction because they don't have eyes. But you kind of see them sort of turn towards you, and you feel the focus of something upon you. And then, very quickly in a rush, 3 or 4 of them just shoot forward through your body. I need you to make a fortitude save.
Oh. Okay. Go with that.
So you'll take half damage. This is spirit damage.
Oh dear.
So 15 points of spirit damage.
I'm okay.
After they kind of and you guys all see them sort of just blast through Wesley and then return back to where they were. And then they just kind of keep drifting.
Whatever you said.
Now,
Don't
would
say
I
that
have
again.
thought that was weird that they just ignored him, or
It's weird, but ghosts are weird.
yeah,
This definitely does strike you as more of a haunt than a particular ghost or pack of ghosts. This is sort of
Gotcha.
a focal point for ghostly activity.
What do I know about haunts?
Well, I guess Hea would know that haunts usually need to be what's the word?
consecrated.
Dispel.
They need to be placated, or
Yeah.
there's a word for
Cleansed.
they need to be satisfied. Whatever it is that binds them needs to be dealt with, right? And sometimes it can be simple. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
something you can just do right here and right now. Sometimes it's the right phrases, the right things to say. You convince them that their task is done or whatever. Sometimes it can be more complicated. Um, I would say if you wanted to make a spirit lore check to potentially try to, like, sit down and commune for a moment and see if you can figure out what they're after here.
No, I'd give that a shot.
Okay, go for it.
God, I wish you were better.
Okay, 15. You do get the DC reduction for being specific. You're not immediately able to solve their problem, but you get the impression that these are the spirits of assassins long dead, and that they want to be satisfied by a target well killed, by a job well done.
Show them that.
Show man.
Let's say, so they want to see that a job was well done, or they themselves want to do the job.
They want to experience it, see it. Yeah, I mean, you feel like maybe showing them something
Okay.
might
Well,
be enough.
then
Maybe
I
allow
will
them to
write
live
down
back.
to Wesley. How do I best phrase this? I don't know if I would want to share the same space as a ghost so they could see my memories of me helping fight this guy and just absolutely destroy somebody we can't see without him ever getting a real good hit off.
You just have to Vulcan.
That feels very assassin-y to me.
Right? I mean, how awesome would it be to just show up, be seen, decimate this invisible guy who thought he was going to get away?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll share my memories with him if you don't want to.
Well, I think I would probably be a little bit better off.
You probably would be, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll take that shot. I'll tell Wesley I will share a memory of me taking the head of this guy in the battle fought. If one ghost would like to see what's going on.
I mean, are you going to try and describe it with words or let them Vulcan mind meld with you?
Yeah, no, I will share space with one ghost so they can see my memories.
Okay. Okay, roll a fortitude save.
Alright. It's actually one of my betters. Alright. I say that in the 8 again.
The classic. I mean, that's not bad.
No.
A ghost does come forward and sort of, Wesley kind of like describes. I assume you're going to tell them what the deal is in Necrol.
Yeah, and can maybe like kind of describe. Well, I didn't see the fight scene, so I could only tell them.
You just
I
tell
can
them
only
that they'll
tell
see
them
the
what.
battle through my eyes.
But
one ghost can some see the battle through my eyes.
I definitely will try to embellish, or not embellish, but build it up enough to say that this was a fight that was worth it. Yeah.
And you could, and I would have embellished the story to Wesley when I killed him. So
yeah,
he was talking.
You killed Wesley. When did you kill Wesley? Wesley, you're a ghost.
When I killed Blackbeard.
Oh, right. Okay.
Can I take the ghost archetype?
Longbeard.
No.
Yeah, that's right. Wesley, give me a diplomacy check to aid and.
How much embellishing can we do if they're going to see it from my eyes?
I don't know.
I wasn't there, so I obviously have no idea.
It's a haunt. Anything goes.
Right.
God, you guys are just sucking.
What did you want?
I still got a 22 on an aid.
Still fine. But I mean, you should have crit.
Cooperative nature for the win.
Yeah.
I only missed it by 3.
Did you want something from me?
Yeah, Bebo, give me a Diplo check too. Aid.
What a guy.
There's
There
someone
you go.
Oh.
That's crit.
There you go.
So the ghost makes contact with your mind here, take half of 31 points of damage, so 15 spirit damage. And you can almost, like, as it sort of reaches down and touches you, and sort of experiences that kill, dancing around the room, hunting him down as he tried to flee you, just
Wow, he's
following
invisible.
the barest of little movements so you can catch that form, because it's just little lines, little shapes that are just not quite right that you're following. He experiences that rush of expertise, of skill, and though it pains you a little bit, after that process, you can feel him kind of almost sort of mentally nod. There's not like a sound or anything, but just like an affirmation, and this sensation comes over you of, yes, that's good enough. And then he kind of dissipates, and then several of the others nearby start to dissipate, and slowly all of the ghosts vanish.
Nice job.
Nice job.
Yeah.
You spin your sword on your back, and the
Oh, did we just level?
1x potion.
15,724 gil.
Copyright strike. But yeah, it seems to be safe in the room, maybe. If you
They're
recall,
gone,
it's like a workshop, lots of drawers, lots of stuff, statue in
Do
the
a
back.
search.
Yep.
Okay.
Search.
And there's enough room for all of us to kind of pile into the room.
Yeah,
to-
yeah, it's not a terribly large room, but it's like 30 feet long by maybe 25 feet wide. Not a perfect square. There's like divots and alcoves and nice. Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yep.
Really, really useful.
And he's taken me up that hill twice tonight with that 20.
Okay, so let's see, I need to pull something. So you guys find a few things in the room. You find the Grim Sand Glass. Do I have Wesley?
Yeah.
I was confused by that. Yeah.
Grim Sand Glass. I don't even know.
That's a spell heart. Oh, baby.
And you find the Sleeves of Storage.
Those are pretty cool. Those are pretty cool.
Finally, well, not finally, but next you find Null.
What the hell does that mean?
You
I meant to
find
say-
nothing.
Not Sleeves of Storage
Storage.
again. Hand of the Mage.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's also a spell heart.
Oh, no, that's a
No,
worn item.
okay.
So yeah, Hand of the Mage, Sleeves of Storage, and the Grim's Glass. You guys have found a special cache of goods.
This
Additionally, in one drawer there is a dagger, all black, simple in make, runes etched down the length of it.
Does it remind us of another dagger that was found at
It
another
does.
location?
It does remind you of that other dagger. And as you're looking at the runes, it's like almost the same, except there's one mark on the other dagger that's just like a simple line that runs down the middle. And you kind of thought you maybe dismissed it as like a blood channel or some other sort of artistic effect, whatever, just a line down the middle of the blade. This one has 2 lines on either side of the blade.
Hmm.
And it's like, is this almost a numerical notation?
Yeah, 1 of 2, 2 of 2. Are these supposed to be used as a set? Are these assassin daggers?
I mean, I would have seen Blackfinger quite frequently carrying it around as much as I did.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost identical to Blackfinger. The only thing that's different is that this one place it has 2 lines instead of 1.
This one, you had the first one we found was black pointer finger. This one is black middle finger.
This is Blackfinger 2.0.
But is the thumb the first finger or the index finger?
That's a great question.
Thumb isn't a finger.
Maybe the middle finger is the next one.
Ooh.
Or just
Maybe
black,
so.
like 2 fingers. It's like, it's
Does
just,
anybody have?
the blade's 2 fingers. Oh.
So
I would like said dagger, so me and Thomas can be matching.
twinsies.
Well, I was just wondering, do we have identify?
You know what the name Thomas means?
Two
Thomas.
mass.
It means twin.
Oh,
Yeah.
When?
That's
Destiny.
Fucked.
I think
it-
the sleeves of storage would help me with like scroll management.
Yeah, I can't use any of those, so.
Yeah, that's between you and Hadron.
Yep.
Or anybody else that needs it. I don't need it either.
There's also, I'd say, I mean, this was something definitely that Bosco would be aware of. That there's a lot of ingredients that aren't necessarily like stand on their own items, but could be repurposed for general alchemical crafting, poison crafting, that kind of stuff. So, of those things, there is 164 gold worth of those ingredients. So you could use that for any kind of like crafting costs that are alchemical in nature. 164 gold worth.
Great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How can we create an item just saying
Yeah, just
a
create
value?
like a treasure that's like alchemical reagents, and then
Yeah.
put the value as 192 or whatever
you'll
it
just
was.
have to-
164. I mean,
Have to subtract as you use them up.
Gotcha. Just make one. I can't make one in the stash, so I'll make one and I'll drag it to the stash.
Or just put them in your inventory.
True. I can just hold on to them. That works.
Yeah, I think you're the only one that's going to be able to take advantage of them.
If it's alchemical, yeah, I think I'm the only one with alchemical crafting.
Yeah, I think
Hadron has magical. But
yeah,
not
Hadron does some crafting too, but I don't think he does alchemical.
Okay.
Tucker, are you still with us?
Rip.
Barely.
Oh,
Up.
He's up. He's up.
Dang it!
He's here.
Yeah.
He lives.
I do not do alchemical crafting
All right.
as of now. I mean, I could pick it up maybe.
That's
Later.
cool.
If there's money
Um,
involved, I'm in.
Sleeves of storage. Tucker.
Tucker,
I
you rolling for sleeves?
I could use those
Yeah, I'll
to
roll.
store like my healing scrolls or various other things for it'll allow for a quick removal, like a quick usage. Sure.
Quick use.
You can have them.
He says you can have them.
Sure.
What about the Grim Sandglass? Whose idea was that? Is that Tucker?
Who?
Grim
What does that
Sandglass?
do?
Because you have to be able to cast a spell to be able to use the spell heart, right? Or
I mean, if
No.
you attach it to the weapon, yes, but if you attach it to your armor, no.
armor, it just does what it does. Okay. I've
I don't
already
really
got
want
I've already got a talisman on my armor at the moment.
Like generally, spell hearts give you access to a cantrip of some sort.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is
Ooh,
Void Ward. I feel like the only items I put on here were those that were requested by people on the sheet. Unless I may have
That's
gotten
fair,
invented. I
I'll
don't know.
take it.
I bet
I
it
did
was
totally want Null, so
Do I have an
Yeah,
armor?
well,
I did
Oh,
it's all
request to
yours,
sleeve
bro.
the storage.
So wait, is this a rune?
That was a spell heart. It's like a talisman, but different.
It's like a permanent talisman.
That's different than permanent.
I mean, yeah, I'll take it for the cantrip.
Because it's permanent.
Okay.
It's a pretty decent
Thing
cantrip.
for cantrips.
And then
Well,
there's also Hand of the Mage. Is anybody taking that?
you
Once you
remind me of
cast
the
Telekinetic Hand, which is like Mage Hand, but remastered.
and I'll take that too if nobody wants it.
I have no need for it.
Classic Tucker. Sleep through
What is
half
it?
the session. Take all the loot.
Hey, it's been like 20 minutes. I don't know.
I believe in you, Tucker.
20 minutes. Yeah.
Swear to God, it's only been 2 hours.
All right.
No, we just ended the combat at like 10
Right.
ish.
Yeah.
So 1 hour.
And
You're doing
So-
great, Tucker. Doing
Doing
great.
sort of, am I rolling? Are we rolling for it?
Does anybody else want the Hand of the Mage?
No.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and roll on that one.
No.
Us was
Roll
holding
off.
like arms
Love
full of like bottles and like bags of herbs and stuff, and he was like, "I'm good. I'm good."
good.
Just like shoving it into a bag.
All right, roll 1d69 for me on this.
Good.
Hand of the Mage. Oh, Hazron. Oh!
Oh,
Sleep.
1d69.
Smoked him. I've never seen Tucker lose a roll off like that before. I'm pretty sure a party member is going to die next session.
This is, oh man,
That's brutal.
brutal.
good. Okay. I mean, this whole temple vibe is not identical, but very similar to what you saw in Vire before. Is anybody trying to do anything else in the room? I mean, you feel like you've looted it plenty.
yeah. I'm just gonna go grab Blackfinger number 2, take my head, and start walking out.
Okay. Everybody else grabbing your stolen goods and rolling out?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we search the place, and there's no like strange effigies or anything of like symbology or symbols or anything we need to either try to decipher or anything like that. Then like,
I mean, there's the statue of Norgruber in the back. That's really the
That's
only
true.
thing that kind of stands out
Mhm.
as more artistic. Like the rest of the room is very functional. It's all just like a workshop. But that statue, I guess, is kind of is maybe a little out of place in that it is both like ceremonial, artistic, almost kind of like a worshipful thing, but the rest of the room doesn't strike you as like a place of worship other than maybe engaging in an act that he might approve of.
Because otherwise, like you said, described, looking around the room, there's not. It doesn't feel like a place of worship or some kind of like special shrine dedicated to Norgruber. It's just like, oh, there happens to be this statue in someone's
Right.
garage. Like there's all this.
I mean, the statue makes it feel like it kind of is a special place, but that's the only thing that leans that direction.
Okay.
I mean, how heavy is that statue? How big?
Try to pick it
I'm
up.
not, I'm not trying to pick it up. I'm just trying to. I want to examine it. Maybe.
Are you putting hands on the statue?
I want it.
Look, just be specific.
Yeah, I was probably going to touch the statue as I am examining it, and I was going to try to shift and move it to see if there's anything else special about it.
Okay. You touch it. It is cold, very cold to the touch. Almost painfully cold. It doesn't. Your fingers don't stick to it, but it's kind of just very cold. Almost like it's stealing your heat touch it.
I think I'll tell everybody, hey, this is weird.
Don't touch it.
It as you like try to you kind of put a little force on it, a little pressure. It doesn't seem to budge at all. It seems to be very sturdy, very heavy.
Yeah, this thing just like almost froze my hands.
Interesting. Don't go over there, Monty. It's not safe. It's okay. Just stay right here.
Monty starts walking over there.
You're just gonna like.
Roger.
No, Monty.
I assume that Monty is like my 13-month-old daughter. Immediately
Yeah.
walks over there. Yeah, no, I'll touch that. Oh, you said no?
Talk
Okay.
about this thing.
I got something for you.
It's like I don't have any checks. I think that would let me do any.
I mean,
recall knowledge
search
on
for
it.
like any more hidden compartments or anything, because there's no signs of. I don't know.
Give me if you want to go further, I'd say you could give a religion check.
May I aid that religion check?
No,
Okay.
but you could make your own.
I have
Okay.
occultism, but not religion, so I'm maybe just scratching my head.
And I'll think about religion, and this would be the most appropriate time for me to get a 1. 'cause- Or
What a guy.
Holy smokes! 3 in one
Goodness.
night.
A fastball right
Dang it.
down the pipe. Yeah.
I'll just give it a shot.
Why am I even here?
No, you're never gonna live this one down. I know something that you don't.
You see Tatum like push up his phone. Well, actually,
Well,
Wesley,
I was giving you a chance, Wesley, but
actually,
So
Captain.
you're kind of inspecting the statue, and the statue is of a humanoid, and the whole thing, like when you first touched it, kind of around the base, very cold. Everywhere else that you've touched it, it kind of had the same feeling. But on introspection and reflecting on what you know about Norgerber, like you realize that most of the focal point of the statue is really the mask, right? That this mask that covers his face, this obsidian with the hole in the eye. And as you sort of reach up and under the mask, and you kind of put your hand, you're not sure why, but maybe right here, and the mask just kind of clicks off. Underneath of it, just a blank, just a flat. It's a statue, normal statue. So underneath of the mask is just flat. But as it kind of comes off, it looks like maybe an obsidian mask that you could wear somehow. I'm not sure.
like if I stick it up to my, this is so dumb.
Don't put it on. Oh.
Because like, if I move it close to my face, does it
Do
start
it.
to morph like it would go on?
Do
Because
it.
I've got a maw and
Yeah, I mean, you've got like kind of a cat-like face. Yeah, you
Face,
kind
yeah.
of move it up to your face, and it doesn't like magnetize or anything weird like that.
Has anybody got identify object? Anybody know how to like check this thing for?
I can do it. I can do a religion check.
I can see if it's magical, but I mean,
Identified magnets is the action you're looking for. Yeah, for sure. How do they work? I mean, to be
You
honest.
hold two together, and if they click, they're magnets.
Or if they repel.
Yeah, if they repel.
Nope, nobody's doing anything.
If they're
I mean, I could try to identify well, I don't have any kind of detect magic or anything.
You can still
I
do
do.
the identify
No.
magic action.
Yeah.
there's-
Actually, I've got
Pretty sure I have detect magic.
that.
Let me look.
I mean, detect magic, the cantrip will kind of tell you. Oh, read aura. Yeah, that may help. Will detect magic will tell you if it's magical. It's definitely magical. It might tell you, I think, the school of magic, but those are gone now. But
I think
let's see.
the school was at like heightened third or fourth.
Yeah, so third, which you guys do have now, you learn the rank or level of the most powerful magical effect the spell detects, as determined by the GM. And read aura. Read aura does. You know whether the item's magical. You or anyone you advise about the aura gains +2 circumstance to identify magic on the item. If the object is illusory, you detect this only if the effect's rank is lower. You don't feel like the item is illusory. Detect magic for you, Hadron, indicates that the most powerful magical effect is a 4th rank spell equivalent.
Well, I can't cast spells, so who wants the fucking masks?
Damn, that's a strong spell, brother.
Well, it's not necessarily doesn't necessarily mean you have to cast a spell with it, but that's just the nature of the magic that's effective.
So for like a counteract check or something like that.
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna try to identify
Was
magic.
I able to narrow down the source or anything?
It's the mask.
So with it being the mask on a Norgorber statue, I'm assuming I could attempt a religion check anyway, right?
Yeah, identify magic. You could.
And I get a +2 cert bone.
Yeah, I would say religion would work in this case. Religion, arcane, or occult. The only thing that nature you wouldn't be able to use nature here. Okay. So you're sort of you're just trying to identify the mask, right? From a distance. Are you holding it in your hands as you do so?
I'm still kind of got it about to go on my face.
No.
I'm looking at him.
No.
I didn't say I was putting it on my face.
Now, with that, just for reference, read aura is a 1-minute cast.
Okay. Are
So
you
as long
holding
as-
it up to your face for a minute? You will, or did
Yeah,
you just
I
drop
mean-
it on your face?
No, I haven't. I have not touched it to my face
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
I've just been holding.
Okay.
Okay.
And
So-
Bosco can
so
identify
then-
magic.
Wesley kind of comes up and you're, I assume, inspecting it as it's being held by Haven.
Mm-hmm. Gonna explode, isn't it?
I don't know. As I slap it on your face. I'm kidding. I'm not doing it.
Can I reflex save?
That's hilarious. Gotcha. Yeah, there's definitely. You see, you got a 29. There's definitely powerful magic bound to it. What you're able to make out is that by donning the mask, you can have the effects of a 4th rank illusory disguise, which is a sort of disguised self that targets up to 10 willing creatures. So essentially, you can put the mask on and disguise yourself and up to 9 other people around you.
Does it require
choosing-
investment?
It does, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, basically, by putting it on, you get the same effects as a 4th rank illusory disguise. So each of the creatures can have a different look, but none of them can impersonate a specific individual.
I mean, I can see the benefit of that. I just don't know.
Like,
First.
we could take an hour for you to invest it, disguise us as somebody else, and we
Investing
can
doesn't
walk
have
out
the
of this
time.
place. Oh, does it not?
Investment is
does
the
not.
time it takes to put it on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was,
But
thinking,
it does-
I was thinking of that other
prevents
system,
other
I think.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the others.
10 minutes in 5th edition.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, do we feel comfortable enough about it that it's safe to put on?
I didn't get any bad vibes off of it. I think you're good. And believe me, I recognize curses. You're
Okay,
good.
Captain. All right.
Maybe we do it another time in the daylight, somewhere safe.
Not
Well, if
this
it does
dead
what
guy's
it-
house.
If it does what he says it does, I can disguise all of us right now as we leave.
Why? It's the dead of. Yeah.
I
But it
mean,
wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt.
You think it wouldn't hurt?
I don't know.
We didn't think
or
opening
I'll-
a door was gonna hurt, but that hurt like hell.
Yeah. Or I'll be rolling up a new character, so I'll put it on.
Okay. You put the mask on. Are you going to try and disguise your allies?
Yes, I am.
Is everybody else willing?
Sure.
What do you disguise yourselves as?
You say Jim Carrey.
In the mask?
It's
No.
just
all of us.
6 different Jim Carreys in different costumes.
I'll be Cameron Diaz.
I'm gonna
Ooh la
decide.
la.
I'm gonna look as close to Airmax as I can without being Airmax.
Aranax, okay.
Airnex, yeah.
I would. I mean, do we each get to choose what we?
I mean, it would
Or-
technically be up to the mask wearer, but if you
Okay.
wanted to communicate about it, that'd be fine.
A couple of us should look like the those others that we killed.
Those are the black cloaks that just showed up
The,
on us.
the dudes with the
Twins.
swords.
Yeah, I'll make 2 of you swords, and then
But you can't do specific individuals with 4th rank. But you could do a general idea. You could do like, black
Yeah.
cloaks and
Yeah.
sort of the same vibe.
Yeah, and then I would make 2 of you look like as close as you can to Air Mars bodyguards.
Aranax's bodyguard?
Yeah, Aaron X's bodyguards. It's,
Okay.
as close as possible. And then I will make the final person look as close to Longbeard as I can.
So you, Nike Air Max. So you put the mask on your face, and it obviously doesn't fit first because it's a flat, mask for. It wouldn't even fit like a normal person's face. It doesn't have a space for a nose or anything like that. It's just a pure flat sort of rounded mask. But as you put it on, you almost feel it kind of bend and shift and shape all around your face. And those of you who are watching can see the black obsidian morph as it catches all the curves of Tavum's face and just matches perfectly up to it. And then as it does so,
it's cursed.
then he just changes and takes on the look of Aranax. And you were doing Aranax?
Yes.
Okay. You can't do a specific individual, so
Yeah.
I'll say you can get kind of like him. Like you can kind of maybe capture the essence. You're human, you're have the same color hair, same color eyes, but not his exact features.
Hopefully enough that if we were seen in the dark, it would be enough to pass.
Doesn't look like it's
And
stunned
as
by that.
as the black obsidian covers all the curves of his face, then it just kind of almost seems to melt into him, and then he shifts into this new appearance as it does so. The rest of you, as you're looking at each other, you see your visages also change to what was described.
Okay, let's get out of here.
You guys start heading out. It is 11:17, so let's call that session right there.
Awesome.
Great stuff, everybody. Hot business. XP for the night, it's going to be 172.
172, so
It was going to be 175, but I docked you 3 points for
Being late.
Being late.
Oh. So if it was 80.
We all
Oh.
suffer from
level
that.
up.
So-
That's right.
252.
200, yeah, 252 is what I was coming up with.
Thanks for coming out, everybody. Chris, this is
Yep.
your
This is
Signal.
my cue. 3, 2,
This is
1.
your
I'm
cue.
stopping the stream.
Yeah.
Bye.
count it down. Count it down for us.
3, 2, 1. Stopping the
Night, everybody.
stream.
Bye.